Hello. Hey, booktubers. It's the Hufflepuffle here. I know that no one's watching at the moment, but this is going to be a video on my channel after. So, hey. Sup? How's it going? We good? 2 viewers now. Okay. So, people are watching now. I'm not just talking to myself. Hooray! So, it's NaNoWriMo day 9, and instead of doing a proper vlog today, I decided to do a live stream because live streams are fun, and why not? So here's the live stream. We'll do like questions, I guess, like writing questions, and I'll talk about my projects and how I'm doing, and then maybe we'll do some writing sprints if y'all are up for that. So say something in the chat if you're here, please. I would like to know. I can't see the chat on this computer that I'm live streaming on, so I have my laptop. I'm going to look at the chat on here. So I'm going to put my glasses on now because look at that. Now I look intelligent. Oh, they are dirty though. Hello. It's fine. Okay. Anyone want to say something in the chat? Or you can tweet me if you want at the Hufflepuffle. It should be in the description, my Twitter. I love this silence. Gotta text the girlfriend, let her know. Oh, hey, is my bed made? Thanks, Mom. Love you jumping in the chat to ask if my bed is made. No, it's not. But anyone with eyes can see that it is not made. Sorry. Did you want me to make my bed? Is this a problem? It's not that bad. It's not a disaster. Okay. I might be getting people to join the live stream to also talk, so if I go quiet for a second, it's because I'm trying to sort that out. Okay. Can't see video. Why can't you see video, Sam? My video is on, so it's not me. My camera is on. So I don't know. I'm not very good with technology. I'm still using Google Hangouts to live stream because I don't understand how YouTube live streaming works. It's just very confusing. So I was like, oh, I'll just use Google Hangout instead because it's easier. Hello, Whitney. Yes, I was able to get the vampire short story written. I clearly did it because I posted it onto Patreon. I released it. So that's all just sorry, I'm a mess right now. I'm trying to invite Dylan into the live show. He's gonna join me. What the hell is going on? I'm trying to invite Dylan and it's not working. Give me a second. But yes, I did post the vampire short that I was talking about in my Twitter live stream a while back on Patreon now. It's called Blood for Her. Even if you pledge as little as $1 a month, you can read the short story. So you should go do that. My Patreon is just patreon.com/thehufflepuffle. Easy to find. Can you see me right now? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's being really lovely. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Send invite. Okay, we're good. I sent the invite to Dylan, so Dylan has that invite. It works. Okay, Sam can see me now. There we go. Okay, I sent the invite to Dylan. Dylan will be joining us. But yes, Vampire Short is on Patreon, so hit that up. It's about queer vampires in 1920 Chicago. It's pretty hip, spooky, feminist, queer AF. Great time. It's a great time. I got it edited. It took a while to figure it out. I needed to figure out a conflict for it, so writing it was hard. And then once I wrote it, I was like, how do I edit this? I don't know what I'm doing. 1920s is out of my depth. It takes place in the real world for once. It's not a fantasy. And I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, how do I write something that's not a fantasy? Like, it takes place in like the real world and in an era I'm not super familiar with. Like, I'm familiar with it enough, but like there were certain things where I was like, would they have that? Or would they say that? And then I was just like, sure, whatever. It's just a short story. But then I did some research and I started, changing a few things to make the tone more era appropriate. So once I got that sorted, I was able to get it out. So yay, Vampire Short. Blood for Her. I gotta stop calling it the Vampire Short because it has a name. It has a title. It's Blood for Her is the title. I'm not used to being able to say titles because all of my titles are secrets. And they will remain that way to the majority of the population until I have book deals, in which case then they will become actual knowledgeable things. So, let's talk about writing. If you have any questions about anything, NaNoWriMo, or, anything, life, if you want, we can chat about life. So this is in place of a vlog today. I'm not vlogging. Well, I might, but I probably won't post a vlog today because I'm doing this instead. And I might go live again later on Instagram or on YouTube again. I'm not sure. Who knows? We'll see. It's all up in the air. It's all quite at the moment. Can you write my book, please? No, Sam. Write your own book. You're gonna be fine. I know it's hard. You just gotta get an outline. Because I know it's going to take some time to figure out where this plot is going, because it always takes time to figure out what plot it is, at least for me anyway. I can have characters, I can have world, I can have a premise, but I'm like, what's the plot? What is a plot? I don't know what a plot is. Plot who? I'm unfamiliar with the word plot. How do I plot? So I'm afraid I can't help you on that regard, Sam. It's okay. You'll figure it out. I love you. Okay. Next. How's Nana going? Nana's going fine. I'm behind. I'm like 3 or 4 days behind, which I know I can knock out in like 2 hours, but I'm still like a little stressed. But I just, wasn't feeling it, and then I had Oh, oral sedation for a dental appointment. So I wasn't writing anything that day. And then, yeah. So I'm behind. That's how Nana was going. But it's going, like, fine. Like, I'm not super worried because I know I can catch up still. Okay, hang on. Dylan says it's not working. Let me just invite him. Alright. Just gonna try to invite him instead of sending him a link. Ooh. Yes. Okay. I'm a hot mess. I'm sorry for the disorganization of this live show. My girlfriend made me go live now. Blame Sam. Sorry. I sent him an invite, so he should be dropping in with that instead of. Oh, there he is.
Hello.
Hello.
I can't see anyone. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
I see
wait.
you. Oh, are we live? Oh, yeah. This is awkward. Hello.
I've already been live streaming because. Yes.
Okay. Hold on. Let me get to the page so I can like see what people are saying. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I have the chat open on my other laptop because I don't know how to work live streams still. I'm like, I've been live streaming on this channel for like 2 years and I still don't know how it works. So I just have it open on this laptop.
Yeah, I'm on my phone, but I have the laptop, like on a phone on my laptop, so I can see if any people say anything. But yeah, hello.
Hello.
We haven't gone live in a while.
I know, it's been, when was the last time? In April?
Well, maybe. I don't know. Was it? Yeah, maybe it was Camp NaNoWriMo, yeah.
We did a random live stream at some point, but I can't remember if that was before or after Camp NaNoWriMo.
Me neither.
So who knows? But it's been a while.
Yeah.
Okay, questions. Danny, do you use reward? Do you use?
Are we talking?
We're talking about like writing and stuff, just in general.
Cool.
I'm like life. Who knows? I was just like, let's do a live stream today. I didn't want to vlog, so I was like, I'll just post a live stream.
That's a better option. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so when I asked, do you use a reward system for like goal marks? I kind of do. Not. I do sometimes if I'm like trying to get a specific set like done. Like I've been doing that today because instead of working on my nano project, because I don't know, I've been working on a secret thing for Patreon, and like I had to edit part of it that I've already written and then draft like fast the rest of it. And so like after each part was fast drafted, I did like either I watched an episode of something or I get like 20 minutes of Twitter scrolling time.
Yeah.
So I do that, but it's more just like stopping myself from doing things I normally do and then letting myself do them after I write, instead of like rewards that are like unusual things. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, you can have a chocolate bar after you finish 2K words. Not often. Only if I'm really struggling to find motivation.
Yeah, here's the thing. We're on day 9. I've written for like 1 day. I haven't had time at all. Like I've been getting home at like 11 o'clock since I'm working. So I pretty much go to bed as soon as I get home. But when I do write, because I'm feeling but like when I do write, I sometimes use reward systems. Like I don't know if I really set reward systems, but I make myself write at a certain time every day. Not this month, but like usually there's a set time during the day where I have to read. Yeah, where I have to write. But yeah.
More of a schedule than a reward system.
Yeah.
You have to do it at this time. I just try to do something every day. That's like my thing.
Yeah.
If you do anything writing wise today, you failed and you can't watch YouTube. You have to go to bed early. So I get
Yeah.
like, I just like make sure that I do something if I can. If I like don't have the spoons though, I'll just like nap. I'm not
Yeah, my goal for Nano was not 50K because I knew I wasn't going to have time 50K to do 50K because I'm studying for, because I graduate next month, so like I'm trying to get all that done. But yes, my goal is just to work on my book every day. I've not had time for it, but I plan to like get back into it because I'm off the rest of the week. So I hope to either, if that's outlining or that's writing, I don't know. But I hope to work on it every day. So yeah,
It's just motivation. Where is it?
right. Yeah,
I can't find it.
I
Like
know.
lately, and then I had like oral sedation for a dental appointment.
Yeah,
And like I was not there that day. And
yeah,
then it was probably like, for like an hour that morning, but it lasted all day, even into the next day. And then I have it
yeah,
again next, and then like I'm gonna have it again in like 2 weeks because I just
yeah,
have lots of issues. Because long story, PTSD relating to dentist. I haven't been in like 2 years, so I have lots of issues. So
yeah.
I've been like going a lot, and so that put me in a bit of a rut because I was
Writing
like
slump. Yeah, yeah,
all the way in the real world. So how was I supposed to write? So
yeah,
I've just been behind ever since then. But that was only like a couple days ago, so I'm not that far behind. I can catch up in like a few hours if I wanted to, but I don't want to, which is the problem.
yeah. I don't know. I have like my friend Kelly. She's writing, and she's almost at like 50K already. I'm like, you suck. I wish. I'm not even at 1K yet. Like,
Like it's like there's that part of me that's like super stressed because like during Camp Nano, I like freaking was a writing machine, and I'm like, I can't do that. I'm never gonna get that again. I'm like, that was my peak.
yeah,
My writing career is
yeah,
over. It's on a constant downhill now. That was the peak. It's over. It's done. So that's
yeah,
been have no motivation. But
yeah. Oh crap! Should I talk about my project? I feel like you're supposed to do that on these things.
oh yeah, probably.
Um, okay, so I don't have a title yet. Not that I would probably share it anyways, but I don't have a title yet. But it is about this. Okay, so I don't know to call him a boy or a man because so it takes place when my main characters are 16 and 32. So it has like past and present chapters, which normally I don't like in books, but like I really think it like works for my book. So it starts off. Owen is at work. He works at a bookstore. It's like when he's 32, and he had like a really bad like home life, and so like he doesn't have any family or like really any friends. Um, so he gets hurt at work one day, and those like emergency contact things you have to give like when you have a job. So like you do it for school and stuff too. But basically, he has this really like messy divorce with his husband, and middle of all that, he forgets to take his husband off his emergency contact list, and his husband is the only one on the list, and so, well, it's ex-husband. So basically, he gets hurt at work, and he has to go to the hospital, and they call the only person on his contact list, which is his ex-husband of like 3 years, and he has to come pick him up and like take care of him, and they go back to his house, and they like fall back in love, blah blah blah. But it's also
Romance ensues.
Yeah, and it's also alternating chapters are when they're 16, and it's like it goes like it's like as they grow up,
Yeah.
and it's just like about there's a death of his family when he was a kid, like happened before the book, and it's just about like what happens, like coming of age, basically like coming out and stuff like that, and it takes place in 2001, so there's like some Finding Nemo references.
Nice.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, I like it so far. I'm not that far into it. I am a couple thousand words, so I'm not that far into it, but I feel like this is like the one to like actually finish, because last Camp Nano, I really liked my project, but I wasn't really that passionate about it. So that was kind of like my problem. But I'm really passionate about these characters. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel.
Wait, isn't Finding Nemo 2003? Yes. So I had to like change the timeline and stuff, which that's going to happen in like revisions, because that came out like 2003, 2004. So I got to like up the ages or whatever. So yeah, or make it take place a couple years in the past when they're 32. So it'll like even out. But yeah, so it's going to take place in like 2003, 2004 after I edit. So right now it's 2001, but
Right
I want
now.
to add some like I want to add some Finding Nemo references. So
Of course.
yeah,
Gotta.
and it's yeah.
Okay, we have some questions from the chat, so let's look at that. This is one. Who from any project you've done would you either date or want to be best friends with? Well, for me, Sam is in one of my. She's in Gay Pirate Story. She's a minor character, but I would date her.
Cool.
And best friends with, I feel like I would want to be best friends with like probably Maya from Gay Pirate Story, because she's just like she's a great friend. She's such a good friend.
Yeah.
I like every time I write her scenes with like her friends, it's always like, yes, she's so like supportive and like awesome, and she has such good advice, even though she sometimes has questionable ideas, which anyone who has read it would know the questionable idea I'm referring to. Stampede of dogs. But
yeah.
She would be a really good friend, so I'd be best friends with her, I think.
Yeah. For me, this is like my first project basically. I've had like other ones, but they've all failed. So like I don't really count those. But like the one that like actively writing, the one I hope to like get done. The characters like aren't that developed yet. I haven't really developed them that much yet. So I don't know. I mean, the only real characters I have, there's like a pool guy, which if you ever read the chapter 1 in my book, it's on Twitter. Just check it out. But we have the pool guy. We have like Owen's mom, and then we have the new boy, which doesn't have a name yet. So it's gonna be really cute when they find out each other's names and they like kiss, and they're like, "Oh, what's your name, by the way?" It's like, "Oh, we got it." Yeah. So like, I don't know. Like, I don't not much to want to like date them, which obviously I already have boyfriends, so like that can't happen. But like theoretically, I don't know if I really. I don't. Not that I don't care about them, but I don't know if I'm really connected to them that much yet.
Yeah,
because they're not that developed.
Fair. That's fair. I feel like I would be friends with any of my characters, like even the villains. I would be friends with them, except for like for one villain from Gay Pirate Story, because he's just a total asshole. Actually, no, I wouldn't be friends with Lancelot either. I forgot about Lancelot for a second. I always forget about him because he's from the dystopian King Arthur project.
Yeah.
Obviously, Lancelot. He is a dick. I hate him. He's like typical straight white fuckboy, and I don't like him. So I mean, I like writing him because he's a total dick, and I get to like make everyone be super sassy towards him. Yeah. Especially Rhea. Rhea has the best lines towards Lancelot. They're my favorite dialogue I've ever written. Is just anything that Rhea ever says to Lancelot.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be friends with him, and I wouldn't be friends with Lord Sathis from Gay Pirate Story. I'd be friends with the Shadow though. He's like creepy, but I'd be friends with him. Okay. No other chat things at the moment. I don't think. Wait, hang on.
I don't see any. Wow.
Computer freaks the fuck out.
Here. Is there a link on your Twitter that you went live?
I think so.
Okay. I'll retweet it and see if like any of my people will come.
I did tweet it. There it is. Okay. It's there. It was good, and I tweeted about a live show.
Okay.
That's one thing I know.
I'm live with her. Come join and ask questions.
Hang on. We might get a new person joining in a second. Just let me.
Oh, Dan. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Come on, people, ask us questions. It's not be about writing. Just like
Yeah,
ask us
anything.
questions.
Ask me about life.
Yes. Ask us about books. Ask us about life. Ask us about, I don't know, whatever. Candles. I'm really into candles right now.
Yeah, I love candles. Hang
Right?
on.
Who doesn't?
Right here. Midnight Tales. It's inspired by
That's hot.
Thorns by
Mine's like,
Lee Bardugo, and it smells like England. And it brings back a lot of memories. It smells like actually sea storm and bread, but that smells like Stratford upon Avon to me.
yeah, I gotta let me put this up. It's real. If there's any Christmas haters here, leave. Because I'm festive AF. Okay.
Yes. I mean, I'm wearing literally this. So, like, yes.
Ta-da!
Christmas.
It's my candle.
God.
It's a candle warmer. It's good. Scentsy is the best way to go because candles like freak me out because I'm afraid like my whole house will burn down. So
right.
that's why I have a candle warmer because you want to like light it. It's real good.
Okay. She wants to know favorite candle scent. This one. Literally, I just got this one in the Illumicrate, like, Grishaverse box, and it smells so good because it smells like sea storms and gingerbread. But to me, like, I smelled this and I was like taken to England because it smells like my favorite shop in Stratford.
Yeah.
Like, I go a lot because like my family lives there, so I've been quite a lot of times that I smelled it and I was instantly brought to that place, and it's my favorite town in like the whole world. So this is definitely my favorite candle because it just brings me back to Stratford.
Yeah, I'm not for sure. I'm just now getting into candles. Apparently, there's like a candle community on YouTube, which like because I watch Scream Queens and there's this candle vlogger on there that dies, but so like I just now found the community, so I'm like getting really into it. But like I like the pumpkin smell. I really love the pumpkin smell. Like I'm into it. That's what mine is right now, and it's good because these can last like 2 weeks. Just like one of these things in my Kindle warmer. Scentsy is a thing to invest in. I'm telling you.
I have one. It's shaped like a teapot.
Yeah.
Hang on.
They're.
It's shaped like a teapot.
That's cute. I wanted to get new ones, but like I kind of like Christmas a lot, so.
It's like also a candle one. Like it's like a manual one. You like light the little candle and you put it in the little stove, and then you put the scent in here.
It's
really cute.
Yeah, Whitney said I was legit about to ask you if you looked that up because of Scream Queens. Yeah, I did like research for everything Scream Queen related. Are you kidding me? That's like that's my jam. That's like the best show on television. Well, was. Rip.
I don't watch a lot of TV, so.
Oh, I didn't either. I'm really bad at watching TV like as it's on because I always forget things and I always forget that it comes on. So I had to wait till like both seasons were over to watch it. It's super good. Oh my god! If anyone likes Glee or American Horror Story or Mean Girls, Scream Queens is for you. I'm just saying, it's good as fuck.
The only show I watch is Merlin, just on repeat all the time.
Yeah, that's how I was with Friends. Like, I'm always scared, like, I'll watch Friends too much, I'll get tired of it. So I have to, like, pace myself.
Yeah. I love, like, rewatching Merlin. I've literally seen it. This is I'm currently on my 10th rewatch.
Yeah.
It's 5 seasons. It's not, like... But it's been, like, only, like, 4 years, and I've watched it, like...
Glee. Yes. Glee. I loved Glee, but they got kind of boring towards the end. So Glee 6 seasons and like 5 and 6 is like that's kind of when it went downhill. But I still love it. So
I just watched Merlin, and then I've been recently rewatching Once Upon a Time. I used to be a huge Once Upon a Time fangirl. Like, I had a fan account on Instagram. If you scroll down on my personal Instagram, it's all there still, because there were literally thousands of posts, and I was not going to go through the trouble of deleting them all. So I just like did a bunch of white pictures as a space because. But if you go down, it's all still there. It's just really embarrassing shit. I'm gonna do a video probably about that at some point. Just like go back and like look at it all. It's super.
Yeah.
And I used to make like booktube edits, like edits of booktubers, which is fine. I love that because like people do that for me now, which is awesome. But like, so they're really bad, cringy. And I like look back and I'm like, oh, yikes.com. And all the pictures from my first VidCon are there, like meeting Christine and like Kat and Jesse for the first time, and I look like a baby. It's actually kind of hilarious.
I've never met anyone. I've only met one person for a booktube.
I've met quite a lot of people, which is good. It's great, but it's hard because I have to travel, which is like great. I love traveling, but like,
I know.
I can't do it as much anymore as I would like to, because I have no money and I'm now an adult that has to pay for my shit.
Yeah.
I'm lucky that
Danny,
I have
are you coming?
I sent her the invite, so probably.
Yeah.
At some point.
Yeah, I think the year after next, I want to go to BA. So, yeah, me and Peter likes books, are going to probably road trip there in a couple of years. So, because he lives like 20 minutes away. We still haven't met, which is sad, but yeah, I hope to go to BA eventually one year.
I was about to say BEA is fun. I've never actually technically been to BEA. I went to BookCon. Didn't go to BEA because it's fucking hard to get yourself in there if you're not famous.
Yeah.
Or at least it is if you're not like American famous. Like, I know some like American bloggers who like don't have that many followers who got press passes, no problem. But like some international bloggers who didn't get them, and they have like way more followers.
Yeah. I'm not saying like I'm like super like relevant, because I'm not, but the only reason why I can go is because I write for teenreads.com.
Oh yeah.
And they said that they would hook me up with one if I wanted to go. So
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I'm not at the point where I can just like apply and like automatically like get approved. But like numbers like don't even matter sometimes. I knew I was talking to, I don't think it was Joss, but who was it? I think it was Emma, and I was talking to Emma about it, and she said that she didn't get approved like last year automatically.
Yeah.
Even though she's like huge.
Yeah.
So like it doesn't even, it's like it doesn't matter like usually how many you have.
They just like do weird things like that, and like to get like into BA without getting like applying for a press pass, you have to get like 3 job references and pay like $700. And I was like, yeah, no, not happening.
Yeah, it's super expensive.
So I just went to BookCon and then I went to Broadway shows instead.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm trying to figure out where to put my computer at the current moment. That works.
I know.
That works.
It's definitely a struggle.
I could not figure out where to find an invite, and then you both sent me the link at the exact same time, and I'm like, perfect.
Great.
Yeah. I come.
We were like, because I sent it to you like 20 minutes ago, and I was like, is she not going to come on?
I was like,
and then she's like,
I can't find the email. Like, I didn't get an email or an invitation thing. I was like, where'd it go?
Yeah, because you're like, I still volunteer. I was like, I sent you the link like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. Don't pay attention.
Okay.
Apparently.
Yeah.
How you doing? Hey, new friends. There's new people watching.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Ask us questions. I want to talk about myself. Ask me stuff.
Literally, instead of just saying, hey, give me something to talk about.
Yes.
So I'm not just sitting here. My live streams are always so awkward. Like, I'm glad that y'all are here now because, like,
now you have somebody to talk to. It's not just like, what do I talk about?
I'm like,
I've never run a live stream by myself. Like, I did my first ever live stream. I figured it out all by myself, and I had my friend Jen, who's like an IRL friend, and then I had 2 writer friends, Nat and Whitney, who's watching. I had them join me for a write-in for Nano, and I was like, I don't know how to host one of these. What do I do?
Yeah, I've never done one on my channel, but I've done it on other channels, and I've done like Instagram by myself. But, like, That's it. I'm just too scared to like go on YouTube because I feel like nobody's going to like show up. So I don't.
They don't come in, and then you're just sitting there like talking to a camera, being like, "Okay, who am I talking to?"
Right. Yeah. A proud BookCon asked if BookCon was better. BookCon is cheaper.
It's cheaper.
Yeah, BookCon. It's worth it to go to. BEA has a lot more stuff. That's why it's like so much more expensive. Yeah. So BEA is like the better version of BookCon, but more expensive.
It's apparently it's more professional too. They expect you to dress like dressy cash. Almost like
BEA is like a industry event, and BookCon is open to like anyone. So like there's a lot of fangirls.
Yeah. So I would
and mobs.
Yeah, I would never go to New York and not go to BEA because I don't know. I just don't really see the point in like going. But also I'd have to save up for a long time to go to New York because I live in Indiana, so that's a long way. So
Dylan, we live in Canada. We live in Canada. That's so much further, and we both went.
I'm ready to fight.
Yes, but like I have college to pay for, and I work part-time, so
I have no money.
I had no money to go last year, and somehow we managed to save. My mom helped me, but we managed to save enough for me to go. And so my friend Hannah and we took a 17-hour bus ride to get there. And then like we arrived on the Friday before it happened, and we got off of the bus, went to the hotel, dropped our shit off, and then literally went and explored New York for the day, and then crashed, and then got back up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to BookCon.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd even go to BookCon. I don't know. I'm not going to go till like the year after next, but
I feel like because I wanted to go because I wanted to go to New York again because I really like New York. I wanted to see some Broadway, so that's why I wanted to go. And then like BookCon was just like I just wanted to meet Lee Bardugo. Honestly, that's all I really cared about. And then I wanted to meet like Emma and Mike because I met them briefly at VidCon my first year, but I didn't know who they were, and I was like a bean who knew nobody and had subscribers, so they didn't know who I was for sure.
And then I just randomly walk up to you when you went to get 27 hours, and I'm like, "Are you're the Hufflepuff, right?"
People recognized me at BookCon, and every time someone recognized me, I was like,
"Yeah, I did the same thing. I got recognized twice by like 2 different people, and I was like, wait, people know me? Like, this is a thing? Like, I can walk into a room and people know me? What?"
Yeah, that's why I'm scared to go too, because I'm like, nobody's going to know who I am besides Emma, Kelly.
Yeah.
Who else? Like Kaz. Well, Kaz never goes. She lives in Australia, so she never goes. So she would know who I were to be if she was there. But because like no one really gives a shit about my YouTube channel. So like I feel like pretty much if someone knows me, they know me from Twitter, and that's like a super tiny like profile picture.
But like,
and so
surprised about like BookCon and like the book Twitter community, because there were a lot of people who like I was talking to in line for things, and they didn't recognize me, but we were talking, and then I mentioned something, and then it like clicked, and they were like, "Oh, I follow you on Twitter."
That's where I found out about you, actually. That was the first place I met you or knew about you was on Twitter, and then I was like, okay, and then I found your YouTube channel through there, and then I saw you at BookCon, and I was like, I'm gonna say hi. And then Jenna came up when you were talking to her, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna say hi there too.
Christina.
Yeah.
I know who you are. It's okay.
I know who you are too.
If I saw you at a con.
Christina is everywhere. I know who she is.
Everybody does. She's queen of BookTube edits and BookTube stuff.
Fandom.
I love her. Queen. Bless.
I'm trying to think of how I met Lindsay. You just like popped into my mentions one day, like randomly.
Yeah, I definitely did. I definitely just showed up and was like,
you said like something like really. I remember you said something like really snarky. I was like, "Who is she? Like, where did she come from?" Because I don't think you were even like following me at the time, and then you followed me like after. I was like, "Where did she come from?" And this is like when I had like 300 followers, so like wasn't like a tweet like blew up or anything. It was like I don't know where this shit came.
How I found it. I think you replied to something like from someone else, and I replied to you maybe. But it was, yeah, I said something really sassy. I thought like I recognized your thing though. Like I'd seen you before, probably replying to the same people, and so like I thought I knew who you were. So I was just like, I'll just say something really sassy, and then you were like, what? But then you said something sassy back, so I was like, it's cool, we're good.
Yeah, well, because like there's been like two people, like Connor and Joss. So they were always replying to like my stuff, but they weren't following me. I was like, why don't you just follow me? And then they're like, oh God, we thought we were following you because your stuff's always showing up in our timelines. so
many times. I've been on both sides.
Yeah.
Like, randomly one day I was making hash browns at midnight, and Cav adds me, and they're like, yo, can you believe Lindsay doesn't follow me? And I was like, wait, I don't? And I like lost my shit in the middle of the kitchen at midnight making hash browns. I was like, what do you mean I don't follow you? And I was like, I see your tweets everywhere. And they were just shocked. They didn't believe me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you just don't like me. I was like, no, I swear.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a little left out of these conversations on Twitter. Like, I try to join them. I try to find them. And then I'm like, I just end up intermingling with the people that are like on my feed. And then I'll see Dylan's posts. I mainly comment on Dylan's posts if I comment on anybody's making comments there. But that's about it.
It's really hard to like get into the community. I mean, of course, like you can make an account and then you're into the community. But like it's hard to like make friends and to like interact with people. It's super hard because it's like already like. I don't even know
how I found you, Dylan. Like I know that I had seen you in my timeline, kind of similar, and then somehow I ended up following you, and then we ended up talking, and then ended up voxing about Space Peter Pan. So
yeah,
that was like how we became friends. Is like we decided to like exchange story ideas and be like, yo, read my shit.
Which I knew.
The way to do
it. I feel like I found you through Whitney novels. I don't know if I think that's maybe how I found you.
That's probably. Yeah, because I comment on a lot of her things too.
Yeah, because I found you like years ago. I was like watching your channel for a couple of years.
Oh my God. Stop.
Yeah.
STAH, stop.
The friendships. Like I'll like literally that's how I'm friends with like all the booktubers I'm friends with. Like for the longest time, like I'm still baffled that I'm like friends with like Kat and stuff. But like I just was a huge girl, and like I just replied to every single tweet of theirs, and then they just started replying back because they got annoyed. Hey, booktube mom.
Oh, hey.
Where's sister?
She's downstairs. She's being a slowpoke. She'll probably make an appearance.
Okay.
As always. It's not a live show about Charlotte.
Nope, it's not. Okay. Bye.
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 3 seconds of fame has to get it.
Ooh, BookTube mom.
Yeah, like
it's so funny. A lot of people that recognize BookTube mom at BookCon.
Yeah, well, it's funny because I didn't even know that she was your actual mom.
You'd be surprised if who don't know that.
No, because she commented on like one of my videos. This is a long time ago. It was like one of the cringy videos because my videos they were still pretty cringy, but like they were super cringy back then. And she was like, "You should buy like Lindsay's bookmarks." I was like, how does she know Lindsay? Like, what is this random lady like commenting about Lindsay's bookmarks? And then I realized it was like actually your mom, and like everything clicked. I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, you like freaked out.
If only my mom was that tech savvy.
Yeah.
Tweeting us like, wait, what? Yes, she is my actual mother.
What? If only you were tech savvy.
What's that? 18 years ago.
With the ability to learn how to use technology, Mom.
I know how to turn a computer on. I know how to text.
No, we're talking about like Lindsay's mom being on Twitter.
I don't like the twit.
That's Mama Darling. That's what my fans. Yeah, that's what she calls it. She's like, I made a twit. And I'm like, what's a twit? And she's like, you know, that bird app that people have.
I hope my mom never makes Twitter. If my mom ever makes Twitter, I'm blocking my account. I'm blocking her. I'm muting her. She's never going to see anything I tweet. She would send me to church if she saw the things I tweeted.
I quit. It's just the same thing over and over and over again.
No, you don't. Not if you follow the right people.
Yeah.
If only she was
That's why I know everyone
technology
can.
inclined. People have
Yeah.
her Mama Darling, and I was like, oh, okay. So my mom has a name, and she tries to make appearance in every live show.
Yeah.
Exhibit A.
My mom always finds a way to show up. My sister will inevitably completely confused and disoriented.
She's like, what are these people here?
Charlotte has 2 modes. The first mode is dazed and confused, and the second mode is rage monster.
Yeah.
She's usually dazed and confused, though. She's just like, what's going on? Like, I'm live streaming. Oh!
Yeah. That's how I am when I try to use technology. That's how I am when I try to read a fantasy book. What's going on?
Hey now. Gotta get them good fantasies that are.
Yeah, if my mom
explain. Follow.
Yeah, if there's only one person I know in real life who follows my Twitter, and that's because she lives all the way in San Diego now. So she can't like talk to anyone about my Twitter. I don't know. My Twitter is like super like it just feels like super personal, and so I'm like terrified that like someone like a friend or actually I don't care if my friends see it, but like my family, like I don't want them to see my Twitter. Like that makes me feel super uncomfortable. So I didn't like I was very uncomfortable when they found out about my channel because they didn't know about my channel until like because it wasn't linked on my Instagram, but my mom went to my blog because I used to blog. I still like to think I blog, which I never do, but it's linked on my blog. And she sent me like a link to one of my videos, and she's like, you should check out this guy's videos. I was like, oh god,
no
crap.
It's like, oops.
Yeah, I'm like the complete opposite as like a lot of people. Like I have so many in real life people who know about my channel. That's actually caused me a lot of issues because I left my school in a lot of drama. Like
I did too.
It was a lot. It was very dramatic. There was a lot of drama. My teachers were complete assholes to me, and also I was allergic to the building. There was a lot of drama. Regardless, I left in a bit of a dramatic huff, I guess, early also, before the end of the year. And a lot of them still follow me.
Where'd you go, Dylan? Jeez. We see you're upside down and on the floor.
I was like, wait.
Fine.
A lot of them still follow me, and they're like, just like following my life, and it's really a problem because I heard recently that they like talk about me at the school like every day, like gossip.
I
like,
wish that was that relevant.
And I'm like, what? No, but I'm confused because they hated me when I was there. And like they didn't even like me at all. Like they just like I was in the background. I was not a favorite because this is like a dance situation. I was in the background. I was never given solos. I was not the favorite, and there was clear favoritism at that school, and I was not the favorite. And all of a sudden, I leave, and I become happy, and suddenly my life is incredibly interesting to them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God, chill. I'm like, literally they talk about me all the fucking time, and I'm like, can you like let it go, please?
Be like,
yeah,
let it go.
My channel has probably been like spread around my school so much, and I'm like cringing just thinking about it. And my boss knows about my channel, which is super embarrassing because I forget how she found it. And then her and a new coworker, because I work in the teen section at my library. Y'all don't care, but I'm gonna tell anyways. So I work at
I'm going to school so that I can do that. Well, I'm going to school so that I can run a library, but same thing.
Yeah. you're going to get your degree in library science. I don't got my degree yet, so I'm not a librarian yet, but I work at a library. Yeah, so I started in June, and there's no like job for me because there was only one person in the teen section, which is my boss, but she needed a worker, and I knew her for a couple of years. She's like, yo, you want a job? I was like, yeah, I want money. So I got the job, and then there's two other people working there. And she, like on the second day the new guy started, she showed him my channel while they're out in public, like in a library. And so it's a real quiet library. And so they started watching my videos like in a library. And so everyone at my work heard it. It was so embarrassing. It's like cringing.
I'm kind of a mixture of both of those stories. My channel, I mean, I went back to school really late. Like I was pulled out in grade 9 and went back to school in grade 11, but I was a mature student. I was 19 when I went back to school to get my high school degree or diploma, whatever. And so I went back and I did a placement, like a co-op in my school library. My librarian loves me so much, and like she makes it very apparent to anybody. She talks about me all the time, but like she'll broadcast. She'd be like, we have a star author in our school because I won a writing competition, or we have a booktuber in our school. You should go talk to her for book recommendations. And then she made me make a booktube display for our display case, and she said, you should broadcast your channel in there. So put you in there and then put a bunch of other people in there. And I was like, okay. And I'm pretty sure I ended up putting Dylan in there. I can't remember. I might have to find the picture. I'm just saying. But I had to make this booktube thing, and I literally put the display in, and like 10 minutes later I walked by the display and like 4 people are standing there reading, and they're like, oh yeah, and they're like, oh, she goes here, and I just went, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and walked the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Like, no, don't condone.
Yeah, because we have teams.
Is like, okay, you go.
You go.
Rock, paper, scissors.
No. All right, fine. So like my old school still follows me on Twitter, like the account for the school.
Oh,
they're just trying to figure out what you're doing.
And I'm like, why? Well, yes, that's exactly why they're stalking me. But like literally, I publicly called them out once. Like they tweeted something about like test anxiety not being real. And I like quote tweeted them and like literally dragged them to hell and back, and they still follow me.
Yeah.
How did you not unfollow me and like block me when I did that? But they like replied and they were like, oh no, we totally agreed. This was a reference to something else. And I was like, yeah.
Are you sure?
It's because they want that
bullshit.
piping hot tea about Lindsay so they can tell everyone at the school about her. So that's why they have following you still.
They just host random staff meetings and they just talk about you. Do you remember that kid, Lindsay? Let's talk about her.
This weekend, Lindsay
Well, I've
time.
already decided when I publish Gay Pirate Story, I'm going to literally send them just unsolicited copies of the book. I'm going to send them like 20 copies just to the front door with
your
no
library.
note, like nothing. Just be like,
yeah.
like they're so bitter that like my life is good without them. It's so funny. I literally crack up every time because they're like, oh, like how you doing? Like because I went to a few shows after I left because dance. So I went to support my friends that were still there. I'm like I like showed up at the show and I was like backstage helping out a little bit with the little kids because my mom was, and they were like, so how's life? And I was like, you know what? Great. And I said, I've never been happier. And then I walked away.
Awkward.
Because, like, literally, they were, like, so worried about me. Like, they literally made it their business before I left. They were trying to keep me so bad for some reason. I don't know why. They didn't even like me, but whatever. They were like, you're going to be so unhappy if you leave. You're going to never get out of the 4 walls of your bedroom. And they were, like, being all bitter about it. And then, like, literally, I've never been happier. And I'm like, I love to rub my face.
Yeah, I feel the same.
So
They tried to do that, too, when I moved to online school in February. They're like, so they try to get my mom to sign this agreement that says if he pulls out of school and does online school, there's a 85% chance that he won't graduate. in online school. My mom's like, I'm not signing that. They're like, well, you have to. She's like, no, I don't. Goodbye. And so she has like left the building.
Like I had so many like dealings, like, because I'm not technically graduated from high school, but that's like a long, very complicated reason behind it.
Yeah.
It deals with like health reasons. So like it's not for lack of trying, also for lack of necessity, because I'm not planning to go to university anytime soon, at least. So
Yeah.
I don't really need it. Not
Yeah,
a problem
I had
at
the
the
same problem
moment.
with high school. I was pulled out in grade 9 for health reasons and then didn't go back until 2016 October when I was 19 years old. And so I was a mature student, and they basically fast-tracked my education so that I could graduate this year. Like, I just graduated in June. And
Yeah.
like that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't switched schools, because the first school that I went for a semester and a half of bullshit. I hated it there. They hated me because I was doing well with my grades, and then they just automatically dropped when my health got really bad. And
Right.
so when my mom pulled me out and they were going to put me into homeschooling and do stuff like that, and then I had planned to go back once I got like to a point where I was stable, they were like, specifically my French teacher, who actually gotten a lot of shit for saying this, she came up to me and said, why do you even bother showing up at this school? You're not going to graduate anyways, and you're not going to amount to anything. You might as well drop out while you're ahead. I was like, oh, okay. I told my mom, and the next day we had to go back into the school. She had to write a formal apology. She was like suspended for a few days. She got in so much shit, and then I was pulled out. And it was like, I literally want to send them a thing now saying like, look, my book is being published. This is all happening. I've won writing competitions, and it's all thanks to this one high school, and no thanks to you because you did nothing for me.
Yeah.
All you did was tell me I couldn't do it, and I proved you wrong.
Yeah, I wish that my teachers were punished, because some of the shit they said to me was wildly, like, almost worse than that. Like, they would, like, get so mad and, like, so bitter, and, like, they would scream at me. Like, I was completely excluded from the conversation as well. Like, they refused to let me in. And, like, it's really funny, because they thought that, like, oh, yes, I'm the only way that we should handle this delicate situation with her mental health and physical health is to talk to strictly her mother and just like back and forth, and also amongst each other as teachers, and not include the two people who are trying to get their voices in, the person who's experiencing it, Lindsay, and her therapist. Literally, my therapist was like, hey, let me explain the situation, and they were like, no, you're attacking us, get out. And it was like,
wait, what?
Like, you good? Like, literally, because she, like, sent them an, like, nice email, like, explaining, like, the way that my mental illness, like, was affecting me in the damn situation, and, like, certain, like, possible steps to take that would assist. And they were, like, they took it as a personal offense. And they literally, like, it was just explaining my mental illness that I've had for my, like, entire life. And they took it as, you are the cause of her mental illness. And they were so offended, and they, like, shut out my therapist and myself completely from the conversation. And I was like, listen, that's not a smart idea.
Yeah.
You're literally taking down with your ignorance right now.
Speaking of bad teachers, I have a little short story time, okay? So this is called when...
Here we go.
Okay, so we have this teacher. I'm not going to say her name because I don't want to, like, get arrested. But basically, she was a math seminar teacher. So, like, if you had trouble with math, as I do, because I'm terrible at math, you had to, like, that was a class you could take to, like, get better at it. And so she always smelled like alcohol. And she sometimes she slapped kids on the butt as kidding or whatever, like want to be like a cool teacher or whatever. She's like a 6-year-old woman. But and so then like she
Chandler's boss from Friends, who just walks up and smacks him 3 times.
Pretty much. Yeah. So she also she brought in pizza one day for her new husband. She's been married like 6 times, poor husbands. They've all died, which is a little bit suspicious to me. That's what I'm saying. And so her husband, Stephen King, not the author Stephen King, but his name is Stephen King, they brought in pizza, and she forced everyone who wanted pizza to pray. for the pizza, which is highly illegal.
Yeah.
I did it because I wanted pizza. And she always came in school drunk.
Yeah.
That's why she always smelled like alcohol. And she always like left the room like randomly. Like she didn't even tell anyone she was leaving the room. She just left, and she was like in the bathroom for like 3 hours. Not 3 hours, like 30 minutes with her purse. So like she probably had drinks in there. And so one weekend she went to the liquor store. And she walked in, she had like a half bottle of tequila in her purse already. And then she got like some more drinks from the liquor store. And she was drunk, obviously. And so she tries to drive off and she hits a curb. One of her wheels falls off. And she tries to drive away without that wheel still. She gets pulled over. And it turns out she was three times over the legal limit of like alcohol consumption. So yeah, so that was her second DUI, because in Indiana, at least, if you have 2 DUIs, you get your teaching license taken away. But if you get 1, you still have your teaching license. And so at her old school, she was coming to school one day, and she got out of her truck, and like hundreds of like empty beer bottles just like came out, like, yeah, poured out of her truck, and she was like stumbling out and like drunk and stuff. And yeah, and the teachers didn't think we were telling the truth for like months, and then she finally got arrested. And he says we can't talk about it, even though it was like on Fox 59, like homepage. So like the biggest like news thing in like the world,
And we're
it's
not
like on their
allowed
homepage. Yeah, and we're not allowed to talk about it. So yeah, that was a pretty interesting thing that went on. And yeah, so she's the reason why my math grades were so low. That's the reason why my junior year's grades were so low, because I had a terrible teacher. We learned like one thing the whole time. So
I had an awful math
it
teacher
was interesting
in grade 10, and like she was the worst teacher ever. Like she was just terrible, and she would like yell at us for no reason. And then she like every single test, we would like, you know, do the test, and we would all get like, there were at least 3 questions per test that like everybody got like the same answer for, and she would mark it wrong. And then she'd be like, this is the wrong answer. And then we'd be like, no, it's not. And then she would like be like showing us how it's the wrong answer, and then realize that it was actually the right answer, and like be like, oh, you're right, I'll take that test off, or that like question off. And like every single time there were at least 3 questions a test that she got wrong on her own answer key. And it was always like, we were always telling people, and like I'm good at math. Like I don't mean to toot my own horn, but like I'm good at, like, math is a strong suit of mine. I'm good at math. Like I had 90s in like all of junior high, and then I get to grade 10, and she literally dropped my grade down to like 50% in math. And I was like, this is not okay. And yeah, she was awful, but she finally got fired recently, I heard, after I left, but I've heard the tea. She's fired.
Bye.
That's good. But like no one would fire her.
Where did Dylan go?
No idea. Just vanished.
Unless his phone disconnected.
His phone overheated, yeah. His phone overheated.
Perfect.
Lovely. I love overheating phones. That's safe.
My phone doesn't overheat unless I'm playing like this Disney game that I am kind of obsessed with. It's the Disney Magic Kingdoms game. Like, hello, not ads and spawns or anything, but like they could totally sponsor me and I'd be fine. Like, please give me money. I will play your game. Broadcast it to the world.
Literally, I feel that way about some things. I'm like, not spawned for Canada Dry and Mary Ginger Ale, by the way. I've been drinking that this whole time, but also like, go buy this. It's really good. Delicious. Cranberry ginger ale is the queen. Hello, people. Hello, the reading warrior. Also, Sam, why are you back? Are you?
Didn't you leave?
I have nothing against it. I'm glad you're here, but where did you come from? I thought you left. Christina, 40 different teachers during her 4 years of high school. Jeez.
Holy crap. Why? Did they all get fired, or did you just bounce schools, or what happened?
Really bad luck.
You at least have some good teachers.
Yeah, I hope so. Dude, iMessages. Oh, okay. I haven't been looking at my phone. Sorry, Sam.
She's giving you trouble.
And
there's my mom.
Oh shit.
Hey!
Oh shit, she says. It's fine. You realize they can still hear you, right? I'm whispering. You can't hear me if I'm whispering. I don't think that's how that works. This mic picks up everything. Well, that's your problem. Thanks, Mom. Only one good teacher, she says.
Oh my god. That is not good.
My favorite teacher, he was the best thing ever. I had him for writer's craft, and then he like did our writer's club, and he was the one that like brought all these contests in for all of us to enter. And there was only like 3 of us, but like he was very dedicated to making sure that we like got what we wanted out of the writer's club, which was just to be able to have a place to go and write and enjoy ourselves and have people who were there that wanted to do the same thing. And so the one contest that he had us enter was like a province-wide one, and I ended up winning that one. And then my friend, who is also in my nano region, she won another contest through the Teens Rights thing that they do here every year. And then we all 3 of us ended up winning the school writing competition because there was only like 4 or 5 entries to that. But he is my favorite teacher, and I'm so sad because he switched from the high school that I went to the high school that my mom went to. And so now I have to go visit him at a different place. But yeah, he looks like Gru from Despicable Me, though, and he's very Dorito shaped.
That's funny. Oh, good. Good that it was an English teacher, Christina. Those are the best teachers. I had a really good social teacher in grade 9 and 10, and he was the best. Or no, grade 10 and 11. Yeah, and he was there when I left, and I left early. But his class was the only class I had that semester that I left. So because I had left and I was allergic to the school, he was so supportive of my like mental health and my regular health. And he literally, instead of making me come in and do tests and stuff, he just sent me a bunch of projects to do at home.
Oh, see, and when I had Mr. Hannah as a teacher, spoiler alert, that's his name. But when I had him as a teacher, I think I've mentioned him in writing vlogs past, but when I had him as a writer's craft teacher and I was in that class, that was my first leg surgery that I had, which was last year in March. And so instead of doing like class work and having peer support, he just gave me a different assignment for that one. But like I ended up getting the highest mark in that class, and that was all through correspondence, through emails, and he was so good about it.
Yeah, my social teacher was great. And then he was like, the only thing you have to come in for is to do the finals because you can't take finals at home, unfortunately. But I'll set you up in the newly renovated rooms that are a bit better for your stuff. And you can write it alone so you don't have to see people.
What?
I was like, thank you.
You want to say hi? My mom's like, I don't know if you can see her. She's like right there.
Hello.
She says hi.
Now you can see me. You reminded me of Hannah.
You remind her of my local friend, Hannah. She's Post Shy Hannah on YouTube.
But no purple hair.
No, Hannah doesn't have purple hair.
Yes, I have purple hair.
I still miss my blue hair. That was like my trademark. When I was in school, everybody knew me. They're like, are you talking about the blue-haired girl on the walker? Yeah, we're talking about her. Oh, okay. I was known in the school for having the Granosaurus Rexmobile, which was literally this little old granny walker that my friends and I had made a sign, and it was literally a dinosaur that looked like a grandma. And we taped that to the front. I'm like, I have to have some humor about this.
Yeah, it's cute. Yeah, I didn't have colored hair till after I left because I wasn't allowed to have colored hair because dance.
Oh. Was that like a special program through that school?
Yeah, like it's a like private sports school. So like you go to the you do academic courses in the morning before lunch, and then there's lunch, and then you have your chosen athletic program in the afternoon. So I did dance there, which was fine. But
but didn't have a happy ending.
Didn't have a happy ending at all. What if Sam's teachers follows her on Twitter? What? I knew about that.
One of my teachers tried to add me to Facebook after I graduated. And I was like, you know.
On Facebook, my dance teacher is on Facebook, but she's like really good still.
The only 2 teachers I have added is a personal like EA that was there that helped out a couple of my friends. And then obviously my favorite teacher, I added him. So those are the only 2. And then like this other one that I really didn't like this teacher, but they tried to add me and I was like, no, bye. Decline. Try again. Bye. Don't come back.
Yeah, like I'm friends with like 1 or 2 teachers on Facebook that are still like nice to me. But everyone else hates me from that school. All of the like important teachers, like the head teachers and like the heads of the program, they are the ones that hate me. And it's all the teachers that don't even get enough funding for their own classes who like me because they also hate the head teachers. So they're on my side.
My mom just looked at your screen and she was like, oh my God, she's got a lot of bookshelves too. What the heck is wrong with you guys? And I'm like, nothing. We're collectors. Don't judge us.
Book people.
Yeah. When I was younger, my aunt freaked me out and she told me that if I didn't move my books around and open them regularly, that I would get bookworms. So for 3 years of my life, when I had just the 1 bookshelf, and then I was like, I would get more and more, and now I have the 4 of them in my room. But when I had like 1 or 2 bookshelves, I would literally go through my books regularly and just open them and shake them, and I was petrified of bookworms.
Yeah.
Like just making sure there's no little holes in the papers, and so my mom never lets me live that down.
Aw.
She's like, make sure you check for bookworms. Thanks.
My hair is really soft right now. I'm sorry I keep touching it. I'm just like really fascinated by how soft my hair is. Because I don't like do a proper big wash of it very often because color.
Yep.
But I just used a ton of
I know the feeling. My hair was like pretty much the same. Well, it is pretty much the same length. Like we're just below our shoulders. But when I had my blue hair, I like washed it upside down so that it didn't stain my back. And, you know, you use all the color-treated shampoos and you don't wash it as frequently as you should. And you find very fancy hairstyles to make it look like it's not dirty, but it is.
Yep.
And if you can't find a very fancy hairstyle, then you put a hat on.
There's for blue hair.
Yeah.
Well, there. That's my mom. That's me.
Aw.
Thanks.
I'm wearing a hat not because the hair is dirty, but just because it's messy. Look at that.
I was like, I had my hair up before this, and I'm just like, I'm gonna just pull it down a little bit.
Which is why I just washed it, so I haven't actually brushed my hair yet today, which is why I put that on.
I love how we're talking about everything other than Nano.
Okay, back to the topic at hand.
Yeah, she's a NaNoWriMo too.
I'm so bad at world building and outlining, and I don't plot. So how do you get better? Good question.
Good question to bring us back to the topic of Nano too.
That's a relevant topic. Bad at world building and outlining and doesn't plot. How do you get better at that? Like, do you want to get better at outlining, or do you want to know how to pants properly?
I think I'd be better to teach you how to pants properly. Yeah. I'm a plantser. So.
I don't pants at all. My outlines are pretty much first drafts.
Yeah, I try to outline, and then I'm like, I'm going to do a chapter by chapter plot. And then I get 2 chapters in, and I'm like, nope, this isn't happening. So I just kind of wing it. I have like a general idea of my beginning and my end, and then the middle's kind of like that gray area where I can just kind of go wild.
Well, I filled this pretty much entire notebook with straight world notes for Gay Pirate Story. There's also some really shitty maps.
She was pregnant before she got married. My mom's concerned about the Duggars. She's like, oh my god, she's pregnant.
Already.
I'm jealous. The extent of my nano planning is I have a printable in my bullet journal of the nano tracker from Boho Berry. And then I have my nano information page, which obviously the plot is empty. And I have my settings as I go, and then all of my characters over here. And that is it. That's all I got. And then I have like information in my Scrivener document that I'm using to write Space Peter Pan. And then like I have things like to add in and chapters that I've started writing that don't like I don't know where they're going yet. But
yeah, that's just like I do world notes and character notes like that. And then I have my writing specific bullet journal. So this whole thing is all writing bullet stuff. So that's Camp Nano. I don't actually have much for this year's Nano in here specifically. I have a lot of Preptober stuff. See the Preptober page.
Yes. I saw the picture of it when you first made that page, and I'm like, I'm jealous of your skills.
I was really proud of the little title page. It's so cute.
I have my favorite, I kind of cheated on it. Like, I'm going to admit, I am a terrible bullet journal in the sense that, like, if I can find any way around actually trying to write my own things, I will do it. So this is probably my favorite spread, and I wrote Hello November, but the typewriter is obviously a sticker that I cut down to look like I did it.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, I did this page, my tracker, which I haven't filled in yet, but that's like pretty much what I've been doing now.
I have to cover the title of Gay Pirate Story, but I have this thing that I tracked when I'm writing it. And then I have like a
secret of Gay Pirate Story.
It's Gay Pirate Story. What do you mean?
Like the title. Does anybody else know the actual title?
Oh yeah, there's like a solid group of people who know, but it's still a secret. I haven't done much work with Gay Pirate Story lately because I'm trying to implement a change, a major change. I'm completely reworking 3 backstories, and changing the entire characterization of one character who was really a bad person and is now going to be a soft dad character.
Drastic change.
Drastic change. I'm working on implementing that, but right now I'm waiting before I do any work because I'm waiting on a critique of the first 4 chapters from Lee Bardugo.
What? Excuse me, what? What is this? 10 out of 10 jealous. Oh my god.
And then I'm Skyping her. I'm stressed. I know that she started reading it, and I'm like,
oh my god, what does she say? What does she think?
And I know that her like publicist emailed my mom to ask how old I was to like make sure that she didn't do anything that was like critique it in a way that was like
illegal or not general to your age, like, you know, not proper.
Like critique something that like, you know, oh, like you should know this as like a 40-year-old writer, but no, I'm 18. So like I know that I'm like that makes me worried because I'm like, what if she asked about my age just in case, like, so she wouldn't rip into me too hard because she hates it. I'm so worried. But yeah, so I'm waiting on that critique, and then I will do more work on that. But yeah, then here's from Camp Nano. I have this bit.
I'm kind of in the same boat as you. Like, I'm waiting to hear from my editor because my short story is being published by 9 Star Press, and it's an LGBT short story, and I'm like, I love it so much. It's my pride and joy, my baby, which is Blue. I just call it Blue, but it's got another title. But yeah, so I'm waiting on my editor to get back to me. They're like, we'll get back to you after the holidays because we have like 30 like holiday stories coming out. So just hold on a minute.
Yeah. You bring me popcorn, or is that yours?
That's yours.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hi.
Give me a hug.
Ta-da! Hello.
This is live, by the way. You're live on my YouTube channel. What do you want to
I'm
say?
Danny, by the way.
Oh, hi. What do you want to say? This is live.
Oh,
Nothing.
I don't know.
I don't know.
How was your day?
Great.
Great. Sam
Great.
says hi, by the way. She's in the chat. Oh, you gonna say hi back?
Hello.
All right. Give me a hug. I'm glad you had a good day. Are you going? Do you have teen night tonight?
No,
No. Why not?
because kids get the Friday off.
Wait, is it Friday today?
Nope, today is Thursday.
That's what I thought. Okay.
They were doing a locker cleanup today, and everyone put the announcement on saying it's time to clean up the lockers. And the announce as soon as the announcement was over, guess what they played?
What?
Everybody clean up, everybody clean up.
My childhood.
That's
And then
cute.
everyone after that song was playing, everyone was singing it.
I bet.
And Mrs. Oliver, Mrs. Doll was like, okay. And Mrs. Skegg was just laughing.
Cute. Okay. If you don't
Look
take
what
your-
I made.
That looks disgusting.
It's a tea.
Yeah, but it's what is on it?
This is a London fog, or kind of like a London fog.
Oh.
It's kind of like what you get at Starbucks, but not.
Not from Starbucks.
Not from Starbucks. I usually get a tea latte with caramel drizzle,
Okay.
and then on the top I just put honey, a little bit of cinnamon, and
Charlotte.
the sprinkles, those sprinkles, the
Gold sprinkles.
gold sprinkles, and it looks like this.
Yes. Okay. So some water. You can just fill it up in the bathroom. Okay. Thank you.
How long is this chat?
I don't know. As long as I feel like. Bye. Yeah, back
Cooking
to my
show
book.
with Charlotte.
Oh my god.
New YouTube channel. Or new series on your channel.
She wants to do that. Her the name of her channel that she wants to make is Charlotte Makes Scrambled Eggs. It's really funny because Charlotte is allergic to eggs.
Oh. So she can't even make scrambled eggs.
She likes to make scrambled eggs. She just can't eat them. She just makes them for dad.
Oh.
And for my granddad when he comes.
Oh, and for granddad when
he comes up. You know, at,
all right.
You know, at Christmas.
No. They don't need to hear about that. Goodbye.
My granddad said, "Oh, we're gonna be married for 29 years."
You don't need to say that to them. They don't care. It's not relevant.
You know.
Goodbye.
I should be excited that
Goodbye.
granddad
No,
and
they
Sarah are gonna be married for
shouldn't
29
They don't
years.
even know them. Goodbye.
God.
Goodbye. Bye. Oh, that's fine.
I'm the same way with my mom, though. The first live show I ever did, what was it? I think it was with Nicole and Maria about seeing a movie. And my mom pops her head in and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, I'm fine. And she did the same thing last night, but like she never fails if I'm on a live stream or something. she will pop her head in and just make sure she has her like 5 minutes of fame here. And that's how she gets coined as Mama Darling, because they're like, well, we want to give her a name, so we're just going to call her that. I'm like, it's giving me Peter Pan vibes. Stop. Which is like, I just recently read Peter Pan for the first time as like, well, a prelude to writing a Peter Pan story, but also like a just in my heart, I knew I needed to read Peter Pan as a classic, and now it's my favorite classic ever. But yeah, you know, it's giving me major vibes. And people were like, what is your name, like Danny Darling? Is it based off of Peter Pan? And I'm like, well, it wasn't to begin with, but now it is.
Yeah.
I promise it is now.
People don't know the true meaning of my, a lot of people don't know like part of the true meaning of my name. Because like
a puffle?
Yeah,
they don't know what
that's it.
I know what a puffle is.
You know, but not everyone does. Because like everyone's like, oh yeah, Hufflepuff, but it's like cute because it's like Hufflepuffle. And then I'm like, listen.
Yes, Hufflepuff is Harry Potter. I'm so proud. She knows nothing of Harry Potter except for that.
And I'm like, listen, Club Penguin.
Exactly. I'm like, is that maybe just a Canadian thing?
It's definitely not.
Yes.
And it's yellow, like Hufflepuff.
I used to have a blue one.
I definitely have a blue one as well, and a purple one.
Somewhere.
I don't know where the blue one. It's over there. But it's my mascot. Yeah, it's an Oz too. It's everywhere. Club Penguin's everywhere. Just not everyone got the reference.
I don't know. Well, I mean, maybe if they didn't play it when they were younger, but like I used to play it so much that my mom bought me the Club Penguin detective game for the Nintendo DS.
Well,
when that was a thing. I beat that so many times.
I still play it.
I still have my really old DS. I haven't upgraded that since I was like 13. And that now that I'm counting, that's 7 years ago, and that's disgusting. So I'm like, ugh. I feel like I was 13 yesterday. It's almost been 10 years. Ew. I was like, no thanks.
But yeah, I still play that. Definitely still play that. Yeah, but like someone randomly tweeted me one day and was like, "Is your name also a Club Penguin reference?" And I was like, "Yes."
Girls, did you see what Danielle just did to me?
No, they did not.
She flipped me the bird.
She was drinking. She's choking now. She's sitting over there whispering at me about how when I said I like felt like I was 13 yesterday, and she's like, "You still acting sometimes." And I went. She's like, "Did you say that?"
Yeah, people. I do that with my mom. Like, what we do is we'll often just.
Yep.
Each other. My dad does it like with the drink.
It's a very awkward way to hold the drink, though. I'd be afraid to drop it.
Yeah. So yeah, back to bullet journals. Right. Again, thanks Charlotte for the distraction. I have this page. Archetypes. Yeah.
You're so much more organized than me in this.
I spent a long time on this. And then my hilarious NaNoWriMo tracker from Camp Nano. As you can see, this is the normal one, and this is what I did.
Oops. Who needs to follow the norms?
No. Personality types.
I would put all these in here, but like I feel like I should have a separate bullet journal for that kind of stuff. Because like I have a nano tracker in here, and that's about it. Other than like the one page where I plan to put information.
Bye again, Sam. Love you. Editing tips. Yeah, one past draft tips. All the hashtags for all my stories so that I can keep track of them.
I now have one for, well, this Peter Pan one, well, The drafting title is Mount Me the Stars because it's a line that my main character says to Peter Pan because it's real cute. So that's a kind of spoiler, but I'm okay with that because it's not really.
Yeah.
And so I go with MMTS story, kind of like how you do GPS story.
Yeah.
And I only did that because MMTS was taken by some like communal organization thing. And I was like, I'm not going to steal that from them. So, we'll use something else.
Fair. I use hashtag Gay Pirate Story or GPS for Gay Pirate Story. And there's Dystopian King Arthur is the other one. And then the Nano Project is Queer Girls Peter Pan. And then,
I find it funny that we both ended up writing some sort of Peter Pan story, though. Like, I mean, we're both writing LGBT Peter Pan stories, just different.
Yeah, completely different.
I came to this big conclusion last night, and I realized it, and I'm like DM'd Dylan, and I was like, I just realized that I have a transgender pirate spaceship.
Amazing.
Yes. I was like, how did that happen? I don't know, but I am here for it, and I love it. So, instead of the Jolly Roger, I have the Jolly Joe, which stands for Josephine. And then, like, they literally explain it, and my main character accidentally, like, almost dead names Josephine, and Peter's like, we don't use that name. That name is dead here. We use this name. Like, respect that. And he's like, okay. So...
It's like how I came to the realization when I was outlining it that it's a heist story.
It's like, I didn't know that was going to happen, but it happened.
I was like outlining it, and I like knew the general premise, but I didn't know like the like conflict. And I was like outlining it, and I was like typing out the outline, and I was like, there's been like 3 heists so far. I guess this is a heist novel.
Oops.
Whoops. It's literally a middle grade heist novel. I'm such a bad influence. I'm like, yes.
The 39 clues. That was like the shit of my middle grade years. I read the 39 clues during that time. There were like 35 books of that now.
Yep. Yeah, I read a lot of series as a kid that are still like going, and I'm like, are they okay? Is that author like okay?
Warriors. Do you remember Animorphs?
I do, but I never read them.
I never read them, but I saw them all the time. And the covers creep me out because you'd like flip open and you'd see the picture of this kid, and then the front cover would be like this animal morphing into whatever it was.
All right, sure. Can you leave? Well, you're not contributing anything valuable to the live show. You're just sitting there eating popcorn.
It's very important.
What kind of pizza do you want? What kind of pizza do I want? Yeah. Are we ordering pizza?
No, there's some
frozen pizza. Crust?
Yeah.
Just the crust. Are we making them from scratch, or are we having fully made frozen pizza?
I'll bring the options up to you inside.
Just get Mom to text me. Just get Mom to text me.
Why?
Because.
About the pizza options?
Yes. Goodbye.
I'll bring all the pizzas up.
Don't do that.
Oops.
But yeah, I was just like sitting there, and I was like, yes, it's a heist novel now. Like in one of my recent vlogs, I was like, yeah, influences to the story: Peter Pan, Princess Bride, Percy Jackson and Gregor the Overlander, and then I was like, Six of Crows. And I was like, that's all of these are like cute middle grades and like the comps, and then it's like, yes, Six of Crows because I like Six of Crows, and it's a heist novel. Surprise!
Surprise to me. If we're going back to the whole candle topic, because I was not a part of the live show during that time, but if we go back to it, my favorite scent right now that I have is the Owl Crate exclusive Wonder Woman candle.
Ugh.
I got a miniature version of it at Frenzy Presents, which is like, I went to HarperCollins and they host this thing where they bring authors in and you learn about the book. So I went to that and got the candle there. And the other candle, I got a miniature version in the fan mail box that I unboxed a while ago. And it's the, oh God, Miraculous Max's candle from Calliope Candle Works. And it smells like chocolate and sandalwood. And it is the best scent I have ever smelled. I am almost hitting pan on it. It's that low in the container, like yay big, like little tiny thing. And I've pretty much burnt it out to its wick, so I'm gonna have to buy an actual version of the candle.
Oh, it smells so good. Midnight Tales by Book and Glow. I don't know if this was an Illumicrate exclusive or not, but it's really good.
I want to subscribe to a book subscription box. I just don't know which one to do that with.
I don't know. I've had a subscription from Owlcrate for a while, but I'm canceling it after December because money. But and then I just got this one Illumicrate because it was the Grishaverse.
So you just bought the one because you knew?
I'm just Six of Crows trash.
I'm gonna be spoiler alert, but I haven't read it yet.
It's okay. Get to it.
I will.
Eventually. It's so good. It's my favorite book of all time. It tops everything, including Harry Potter. It is my shit. And I told
Harry Potter actually isn't even like one of well, it is, but like it's not as high on the list as people would expect it to be. For my favorite series, like my favorite series is a space opera that is like Titanic in space, which is These Broken Stars by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner, which is the Starbound series. And I keep looking on Books for Trade for any swag or any arcs that people have. And then people are like, yeah, I have an arc of this one, but I'm looking for unicorns. And I'm like, I don't have unicorns. I'm sorry. Please still give book. And they're like, no.
That's the struggle. I really want to find like arcs from Six of Crows, but no one is going to give me an arc of Six of Crows.
No, not unless you have like a holy grail unicorn that you're like nobody ever has their hands on and nobody's ever willing to trade you that for something else.
Like I literally don't have. I'm like, what arcs do I have? I have a They Both Die arc and a 27 Hours arc, but I'm keeping those. Yeah, I have like 4 arcs, and 2 of them are obscure. When I say obscure, I don't mean like rare arcs. I mean arcs that no one cares about.
I have a bunch of arcs sitting on my shelf from Harper, but like none of them are ones that people actually want. Except I have an extra copy of They Both Die at the End, and I have a signed arc of Upside of Unrequited, but I'm saving those for my 3K giveaway whenever that happens.
Right.
It's been a while.
Fair. Oh, hey Skylar, welcome back.
Welcome to the party. Didn't Sam already leave once or twice now?
Yeah, she's left like 3 times.
She's I gotta go study now. Bye.
Yeah, I said bye when she left that time, and the time before I said it in the chat because we were talking about something. I didn't want to interrupt. But yeah, hey Skylar, welcome back. How are you? How's life?
Tell us your whole life story. I thought the same thing.
I really just listened to that. Hey.
When I play my writing playlist, my mom and my friends claim that I listen to all the sad songs because they're all so slow and depressing. I'm like, they're the best songs to write to. They don't distract you and they make you sad, so you write sad scenes so much better.
Yeah, my writing playlists are all over the place because I make custom playlists for each book. And my Gay Pirate Story playlist is a lot of like singer-songwriter stuff. And then like you look at my dystopian playlist and it's 99% Muse, and then the rest of it is Fall Out Boy and 21 Pilots. And then I'm working on a secret Patreon thing right now, and it's a contemporary, and it takes place like in my childhood pretty much. Like it takes place in the year that I was like the same age as the characters.
Mhm.
So like the first part of it is when they're like in 7th grade and they're all meeting and it's like cute and friendshipy. And I was so the playlist is a whole bunch of like pop music and like stuff, and there's a lot of oldies on there. And I was writing this one scene where I was literally describing like a triple flip headband in a Paul Frank notebook, and I was feeling super nostalgic. And then on comes whoa, oh, 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 whoa, oh, it's always a good time. And I was like, whoa. Just launched into 7th grade.
Hello. I actually went to see them when I was like in 7th grade. Now that I'm thinking about that, I was like, what, 12, 13, and they had this thing called Wham Bam in Toronto, and there was like 10 different artists. And so Carly Rae Jepsen was one of the headliners because apparently she was big that year with Call Me Maybe. Yeah. And she and Owl City did that song. And I was like, oh, okay. So I got to hear Fireflies live, and I will never forget that.
Oh my gosh, amazing. Yeah, that song was like my shit when I was in grade 7. I was like, yeah, it's a party. Like,
the other song he does where you want to like jam is that song from Wreck-It Ralph.
Yes.
When can I see you again?
So many jams. So like that playlist has so many jams on it, and then you look at like the Blood for Her playlist, and it's like 20s music, and then like Vane. Oh, and the script. I accidentally just started playing the script. Whoops.
Right now, my Peter Pan novel playlist has literally the entire soundtrack of the 2003 movie because there's no words to any of it. It's perfect in all of the right ways. And then I think I have like one song from Dodie because Dodie is my life, literally.
I have my Peter Pan playlist. Let's run through it. Lost Boy by Troye Sivan. And then Lost Boy by Ruth B.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
And then Haunting, Halsey. I have Sick of Losing Soulmates. Hearts Don't Break Around Here by Ed Sheeran. Waving Through a Window. Dear Evan Hansen, When We Were Young, Adele.
These are all like songs that are giving me life. They're literally all
timeless.
I have all of these songs, but like most of them. There's a couple that I don't, but most of these songs that you're listing are in my like general writing playlist that I'll put on if I don't feel like listening to the story specific one.
Yeah. When we have Time Was by the Airborne Toxic Event, Wants What It Wants by Andrew Bell, School Night by Annie DeFranco, Love Will Tell Us Where to Go by Bridget Mendler. I love Bridget Mendler. She's a queen, honestly.
I loved her song This Is My Paradise, and that was from that like Chihuahua movie from like 7 years ago. Like, I still have that song on my phone, and that comes on, and people are like, is that Disney Channel? I'm like,
yes.
Yes, it is.
And then The Voice by the Celtic Women, Made of Stone by Daughter, Unsteady by Ex-Ambassadors, Young and Beautiful by Lana Del Rey, Safe and Sound, Taylor Swift, All of the Stars Ed Sheeran, Break Even, The Script, Rain, The Script, Science and Faith, The Script.
Shocker.
I love The Script. They're my fave. And then if you look at like the dystopian, it's like Goddard, 21 Pilots, The Run and Go, 21 Pilots, This Is War, 30 Seconds to Mars, The Phoenix, Fall Out Boy, The Kids Aren't Alright, Fall Out Boy, New World Coming, Benjamin Wallfish and Disa, Colors, Halsey, Castle, Halsey, Bird Set Free, Sia, Flares, The Script, Science and Faith, The Script, and then it's Muse. It's Feeling Good, Uprising, Undisclosed Desires, Resistance, Starlight, Supermassive Black Hole, Time Is Running Out, Hysteria.
Literally everything. Yes. All of them.
They have an entire album titled Resistance or like something like that for Resistance or something. Like literally, of course it's perfect for dystopian music.
I play a lot of Sleeping at Last. And
yes.
The one time I was playing it and Turning Page came on and my mom's like, her ears just like they perked right up and she knew as soon as it played. And she turned to me and she goes, that's from Twilight. And I'm like, yep. Okay. Yeah, that's where it's from. She just lost it. She was like, she walked down the aisle to that one. You know, the one. And I'm like, yeah. That's it.
Yeah. I have a lot of Sleeping Out Last on Gay Pirate Story. Yeah, lots. I just opened the playlist and I was upfronted by like 5 Sleeping Out Last songs.
What?
There's also a lot of Rusty Clanton and Dopey on there. and 21 Pilots and Halsey. Some soundtrack from Lord of the Rings. Good score.
What's happening outside? Sounds like somebody's murdering somebody. Holy crap.
Not good.
Oh, well, there's a towel on the ground on our patio, and the wind is lifting the cover off of our e-bike, which I cannot ride because broken leg.
Fair. The 1975 on here too.
Now, well, your towel is on the ground, just so you're aware.
Other playlists have I got? There's Gay Pirate Story 2. Has a lot of Sarah Bareilles on it.
Gravity.
Ingrid Michaelson as well, lots of her.
We have the same music taste. Like, you're literally listing all these people, and I'm like, yep, that's on my, yep, that's on my, yep, that's me.
Yeah, lots of that.
It's like, are you looking at my playlist or yours?
Surprise! Yeah, the Blood for Her playlist, which is the short I just posted on Patreon. Shameless self.
Go do the Patreon, people.
Pledge. It's like Young and Beautiful Lana Del Rey again. It's a good song. I seriously, when I was drafting it, all I listened to was Dusk Till Dawn by Zayn featuring Sia because it's so good. They just fit everything. New Rules.
I've been listening to Niles a lot too. His new album, Flicker.
Yeah, Ingrid Michaelson. I put the Gabby Show song on the playlist because I actually kind of like it. It's like really cute.
Heard it.
It's like pretty good actually. I was listening and I was like, this is actually a pop. Go, like, nice job, Gabby.
If Dylan was here, he'd be like, pretty sure he'd be slamming her book right now.
Which, like, is
poor Dylan.
Terrible, but like her song's pretty good. Girls Like Girls, Music Kyoko, of course, on every playlist because it's queer and it's good. Yeah, more of the script, and then some random songs that I found. Just like came on my playlist radio on Spotify, and I was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "That's kind of nice. I'll add it."
I have a bunch of those that I'm like, I now don't like, and I find them in my playlist, and I'm like, I don't know how to remove you because I can't find you because there's so many songs in this playlist.
Yeah.
So that's the struggle.
Yeah, I love that This Story Is Ours playlist. It's like the contemporary thing, and it's like so many bops, but there's like Adele from like her first album. Like, listen to them, like, yes, like Chasing Pavements. I'm like, should I give up? Throw my hands up, like, yes.
Throw my hands in the air and I sing Adele.
The Beyonce on this album, on this playlist. So, Bon Jovi. It's my life. More Bridget Mendler, more Dodie, Elle King, Florence and the Machine, Gabrielle Aplin, Imagine Dragons, Jessie J. I love Jessie J. She's a queen. Literally, like, she's so good. Like, Who You Are is my fucking jam. Like, lose who you are.
I love listening to Who's Laughing Now.
Yes. And then some Journey, some Kelly Clarkson on this playlist.
She's gonna be on The Voice next year.
Ooh.
She's gonna be a judge.
Some Maroon 5, speaking of.
Perfect fit.
Some Lumineers, Marina and the Diamonds, Mumford and Sons, Mute Math. Literally Everybody Talks by Neon Trees. Like, it came
that
on.
That was my jam. I heard that song through Glee, and then I listened to the original, and I literally bopped to it for a solid month and a half, and people were so sick of that song, and I was like, it is my song. You do not turn it off.
Yeah. I had some One Direction on this playlist, actually, because it just felt right. I was like, yeah, because I was never a fan, but like now I'm like, yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
these are One Direction lyrics tattooed into my skin for 5 ever. So But I made it simple. I have 6, but I mean, I made that one simple so that like it's a quote from one of their songs, one of my favorite songs ever. But like I never wanted to get their symbol or something to make it an official One Direction tattoo. So if I ever don't like them, then I still have a nice saying on my arm that that doesn't relate to them. Well, it does, but doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
So. But yeah, I have 6 tattoos, and I'm planning on going to get one in January, and it's literally going to be like a half sleeve. Not even joking.
Yeah, I just have a few plans for like little ones, but like the one that I want the most is gonna happen eventually soonish. But I'm gonna get No Mourners, No Funerals in Lee Bardugo's handwriting because I'm trash.
Kind of like what Emma did with Cassie Clare, right? Because she has that one on her back that Cassie Clare wrote out for her.
Yeah. It would just be little because No Mourners, No Funerals is a small saying, and I would either put it on here or my shoulder maybe, or
trust me when I say that the wrist is like the least painful spot. I have gotten a tattoo. I have 3 on my wrist, and then 1 on each leg, and then this one. And this one and my wrists were the easiest. Like the legs hurt a lot more than the arms do.
That's like the idea. I'm gonna probably get it either on my wrist or on my like right here.
Here. Yeah, I was like, I fell asleep for this one. I was literally just like laying there, and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, just you're good. Just keep going." Because they do this like stop start. Like, do you want me to stop? Do you want to break? Like, no, just keep going. It's fine.
Fine. Yeah. I also have a lot of Pink on this playlist. Love Pink. She's a queen. Some Shania Twain. Throw it back.
It's literally the wind making it sound like there's somebody crashing a truck out there or something.
Not good. Yeah, good playlist. That's my longest one because I just threw all of my bops from my childhood on that playlist. And then I have this one playlist that's like, it's just a playlist that I made to go with Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. Because randomly I decided to do that. But she liked it, so that's good.
She's not looking at me. She's looking at the balcony. What's going on? My cat's currently trying to scope out what the wind is doing.
Oh no.
She's like at the door and just kind of staring at it. All I see is your eyes. Where'd she go? Where'd you disappear to? I literally just lost a cat to the air. She disappeared. She's magic. I don't know where she went.
I think she went behind here.
Oh, probably. Currently reading Turtles. That's a thing that's happening.
I'm currently reading let me grab it right here. Oh, don't drop those while you're at that. Dreadful Tale of Prosper Redding by Alexander Bracken. Which is like great. It's like super autumnal. It's like all fall like, and it takes place in the fall, like Halloween, and I look outside and I'm like, it's Christmas.
Pretty much. We actually got a call for snow today because Canada. I mean, you get that. It's like, oh, yeah, okay, November, we're getting snow.
Yeah, it snowed on Halloween for us.
It's supposed to be -9 here tomorrow. For the people who are still watching, we are both in Canada, but like I am in Ontario, in the very middle of Ontario.
You're in the east.
Well, east-north.
East.
I'm in the east part of Ontario, but like it's like right in the middle between Toronto and Montreal.
Yeah, and I live in freaking Edmonton. It's cold. It's only -7 right now. It was like 14 earlier. It's fine.
Well, it says
it's
it's +9 right now. There's a high of 9 and a low of -8 with a 90% chance of rain.
I can tell you, it's not last night.
It's literally snowing right now.
It's snowing at Lindsay's right now.
Like,
We have just wind
literally.
and potential rain. Oh, did I move the curtain? I'm wondering if her little twin is going to come. There's a white cat outside who has come visit my house like 4 times. And so when I was able to walk, I would feed him treats. I wasn't supposed to, but I did. I fed him treats. And he came back every night, and he actually let me pet him. And then it's so funny and ironic because he literally looks exactly like my cat, who is female and pure white. And he just doesn't have the black freckles on his nose like Indy does. But I haven't named him yet, but I've kind of like adopted him as my own, and he hasn't showed up in like 2 weeks, and I'm really sad because like I just want to see him and make sure he's okay because it rained a lot in the past few days, and you know, I have a stray cat son, and he has not come to visit me, and I'm scared.
It's not good. Okay. Hello, Maggie. Welcome to the stream. Surprise!
He's not gonna come over. My cat's literally just sitting in the middle of the room staring at me. Are you? She's inching her way. What are you doing?
I don't have any pets.
We just have her.
Which is sad.
She's the queen of the house. She literally rules everything. She will meow at you and tell you when she is ready to eat. She wakes my mom up every morning at 7 o'clock on the nose by touching her on the face and patting her on the shoulder until she wakes up, meowing. And then she gets her food, and she has like 7,000 baths a day and 7 or 8 naps. And then she gets the zoomies once or twice. She's currently like right there.
No.
You gonna come up?
My sister. I don't have a pet. Charlotte counts though. Charlotte's my pet.
So this is my current situation. She's sitting right there, staring up at you. And I have a wrapper that she is currently waiting for me to throw. Hey. And then you hear her scamper across the floor.
In LA, it's 64 degrees Fahrenheit, sunny and windy. And Maggie is in a blanket because she's cold.
Yes.
Who are you?
They come and go?
What do you mean they? You mean Dylan?
Well, I heard another girl in there.
No, that's not a girl. That was Dylan.
Oh.
And he was on his phone and it overheated. So he had to leave because Maureen.
I thought I heard you say hi, Maureen, or hi, somebody. Hi, Danny.
I said hi, Charlotte, which is Lindsay's sister.
Oh.
Yeah, I did judge you, Maggie. It's not cold in LA. You can stop complaining.
What is 64 in like art? Because I know that's different from what we measure.
I have no idea.
What's more Canadian than this? Cranberry, Canada Dry.
Where does she live?
Lindsay? Lindsay lives in Edmonton.
Oh, you're cool.
Yeah.
Both moms are in the background.
Yep.
Yes. Your booktube
It's current.
mom and my mom is Mama Darling.
Ah, cool. It's not snowing, it's just windy.
It was snowing like
No.
2 minutes ago.
They had snow on Halloween.
It's been snowing since.
You're cold enough, you don't go.
It hasn't stopped.
Her mom just brought her the most Canadian thing ever. She brought her Canada Dry, cranberry, and ketchup chips.
Your dinner.
Mom! Maggie says hi! Maggie says hi!
Hi, Maggie. Bye, Maggie.
Right, add the ketchup chips to my popcorn. It's like actually a great combination.
Yes, her mom loves to join the videos, and so does her sister Charlotte. And on top of that, her mom is technologically inclined, so she's on Twitter. And she's like amazing at Twitter. She's better than me at Twitter.
So she does all that twitting like you
Yeah, she does twitting. That's it.
do?
She
I
does
don't
that.
get it.
She does the twit.
I don't get it. It's pictures.
No, that's Instagram.
No.
Dude.
Go on Twit, all you see is pictures and you scroll up and down, up and down, up and down.
That's Instagram.
I'm telling you, I can go on my phone and put Twit on there and it is pictures.
Nope.
People post.
Unless you're thinking of Tumblr, which is another T.
No, it's Twit.
Hey. Bye, Maggie. Have fun in
I
class.
know what Twit and Twitter and Tumble and all that is. I know the difference.
Are you sure?
Instagram is when you post.
Those poor 5 people watching are like, oh God.
Instagram is when
What is
you
going
post
on?
me a picture of what you're doing. I know that. But Twitting is.
Are you done?
Twitting is looking at that little page and you make a little comment on it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, Simon Cowell fell. Everybody comments on it.
Oh, are you done?
Well, I know how to twit and twat and all that kind of stuff,
Okay.
don't I?
No. She's like,
Well,
I know what I'm doing,
think I
don't
do.
I?
I like to think I did, but I guess not. I'm sure it's in your Twitter.
All right. Maybe we should talk about writing again.
NaNoWriMo. I'm doing
What is NaNoWriMo?
terribly. We're supposed to be at 15,000 today, and I think I'm only at like 11 something, and I've been behind since day 2. I was ahead for day 1, and then day 2 just, day 3 actually was what screwed me over because I stopped writing, and then I got like 3 days behind.
I just got hit with that realization that it's supposed to be 15K because I'm at 9K.
It's whenever we feel like it.
No, I said,
It's
what
fine.
time are they in Edmonton?
Oh, I thought you said what time are they ending this?
No.
My mom wants to know what time it is in Edmonton.
4:20.
4:20. She's 2 hours behind.
Kind of.
Yeah. We're 2 hours ahead, so we're at 6:20.
No, I wasn't
Right.
asking when you're done. I said, what time is it?
Justin got it. You know, over here. Oh God. Hold on. Let me find this. There's the mute button. Okay. Justin and Danielle got tattoos today.
Oh.
Yeah. It's, exactly what I said. Yeah. I totally didn't mute that when I thought I muted that. That's perfect.
I was just like, oh, I'll just pretend I didn't hear that.
Well, yeah, I just got a message saying that my brother-in-law and his fiance of like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but like they've only known each other for 6 months, got tattoos today. I was like, oh, all right. That's a thing. I mean, they're never going to see this, so that's fine.
And he's technically not your brother-in-law yet.
My soon-to-be brother-in-law. There we go.
In the very
Near far future. Whenever we watch Mamma Mia and it comes to the point where Sophie asks the mom to help her get ready and the song Slipping Through My Fingers starts crying, all she has to hear is the first 3 notes of the piano playing and my mom will burst out sobbing. She doesn't even have to be watching the TV. My friend and I, Anna, we were watching it over here in the couch area and my mom's over there at the kitchen table and the TV is right here where she can't see it and she just heard it and she lost it. And that happens every time we watch it.
Well, the sequel's coming out.
I know, I'm excited. I don't like Pierce Brosnan, though. I don't like him at all. He can't sing. He's not, I don't know. I don't like him. But I guess if
That's
I have to watch it with him, I will. But it's got very, like, high expectations to live up to because the Mamma Mia movie, a lot of people don't like it, but I'm one of those people that absolutely loves it.
Yeah,
So.
I like it. It's good. I haven't seen it very many times. I'm not obsessed with it, but I do like it.
We watch it a lot. We watch a lot of musicals, but like the one musical my mom and I can agree on is Mamma Mia. And so I could probably quote that movie word for word because I grew up watching it like almost every day just because that's what I chose.
I think the one that I watched the most growing up was Sound of Music.
I grew up on musicals. That was my mom's favorite. My mom's favorite movie ever is Grease. So I watch it all the time.
My mom
And
loves
Pretty
it.
Woman. That's her other one.
Ever. I don't think it's her favorite in the world, but like my mom really likes it. She saw
My
it
mom
like
went to see it 17 times in the theater because
like, my
it
mom
cost so cheap, like when they were younger.
and she would like sneak.
Yes, back in the land
My
of the
mom-
dinosaurs.
My mom would like hide back in the back of the theater and wait for the next showing and watch it like twice in a row.
Her mom's a rebel. She would hide in the back of the theater and wait for the next show and watch it again.
We did that too.
Oh, did you? Oh, I guess, well, I mean,
It was commonplace. People did it all the time. She did it with her dad when she was like 7.
well, my mom also did the thing that they do in The Outsiders where they sneak into the drive-in without paying and they sit in the back seats. And and then the one time my mom hid in the trunk of the car. My mom was a little rebel.
Then we used to pivot and say, go to the theater, and we'd take $5. It would get us into the show, a bag of chips, a drink, and a plug of licorice. And we'd have a quarter left over.
Oh, one whole quarter.
That bought us a bubble gum on the way out.
You're lucky to get in and out of the movie theaters for 2 people, like $50 or more.
To stay to watch, back in my days, we'd watch Grease, and then there'd be another show of something else. It'd be like a double feature, but you'd have to pay extra. We wouldn't. Then we would cry and say our mother didn't pick us up, and they'd let us sit and watch it.
God.
All of these rebels over here. Meanwhile, I'm afraid.
You think your parents are innocent, and then you find out things like this.
Meanwhile, I'm afraid to sneak in like a tiny Halloween-sized pack of candy to the movie theater.
I'm the same way. My mom will be like, I'm bringing in a pop and I'm bringing a bag of chips. Do you want anything? You can tuck it in my purse. And I'm like, you're going to get caught and we're going to get kicked out and I'm never going to be able to see a movie again.
Literally. I don't even go to movie theaters anymore. I just can't handle it.
$7 for a bottle pop when I can bring 2 cans or 3 cans.
Oh, well, isn't that cute? They got tattoos on their wrist. Oh, you can't even see that. Hold on. Where's the brightness? They got tattoos on their wrist. She got the lock and he got a key.
No.
How cliche and cute.
What's going to happen when 6 months from now they're broke up?
I don't know.
It's easy enough to
That's
cover.
their problem.
But that would be easy enough to cover, I feel. That's small.
Yeah, hers you could probably just like cover in and make a heart. I don't know what he would do. But
Like you could cover it with something else.
yeah.
Like just put like something entirely different over top. Like find a cute quote about keys and just put it next to it.
I thought I heard the cat, but it's just a little kid outside.
I feel like I would be fine with like
No, the boy cat outside.
getting the key side of that tattoo because I love keys.
Yeah. I really want to get like
So-
a tattoo inspired by one of my books, but I wouldn't know what to get yet. I mean, the one that's getting published, I probably wouldn't know what to get. What? I'm not getting a blue moon. What does the moon have anything to do with blue?
Well, you're not going to get a guy standing there with blue, 2 guys with blue over top of it.
No, I don't know. I don't know what I would get for blue, but I don't know what I would get for Speak Now either, because that's another working title of the manuscript that I finished last year for Nano, which is currently in second rounds of edits. Let me count. And then, Peter Pan, I could probably get anything. I have Tinkerbell on my leg. That was my first tattoo ever to represent Disney, but I don't know what I would get to represent this Peter Pan story.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I could probably get a gay pirate story tattoo. That would be the one that I would get. Either that or dystopian. Because
I could definitely see you getting a gay pirate story tattoo though.
it would be like
pride and joy.
what is that quote that I tweeted like not that long ago? Hang on. Let me look. I know that it was in one of the early chapters.
Yes, she does write the same kind of books I do. Well, kind of.
So you both like.
Lindsay has a story called Gay Pirate Story, and like everybody on No, I'm doing LGBT Peter Pan, or gay Peter Pan, basically. Well, kind of.
I mean, there's pirates in that too, but like,
it's like, well, and mine
Mine
wasn't
is-
so much featured on the pirates. It's like, yes, Peter has the pirate ship, but like it's past the stage of Hook, and now you know Peter's kind of actually grown up into a teenager by accident.
there's also pirates in my
Peter Pan
one,
We're
but like
kind of
Hook is
the same thing too.
but it's like also entirely different.
Yeah, it's like it's the same thing, but it's not. Yes, I mean now, like for Nano, I'm writing Space Peter Pan, so it's basically Doctor Who meets Peter Pan with
Mine is Peter
like
Pan,
two main male characters, and hers is Peter Pan, but instead of men, they're women, and there's pirates, and what else?
and they're all queer. The idea is
And they're all
Neverland
queer, so
is a safe place for
I
queer
hate
kids.
that word.
you hate queer?
I'd sooner call them fruity tooties.
Okay, that's not okay. Thank you. Please stop. You're good. Let's
Well,
not.
clearly-
Let's not. Stop.
Hey,
Please stop. We are not doing this. Thank you. Please.
listen
Please.
to me. Queer
Ugh.
sounds so wrong.
Why?
I don't know.
But this bothers me. Why are you doing this now? When we're live.
When we're live.
Okay, you need to talk and explain yourself because you're not homophobic, but you're making yourself sound homophobic.
No, I'm not. Far from it. But I would sooner call somebody a fruity tootie than
That's
queer.
not right either, though. You call them by what they identify as. Like, if they're gay, they're gay, and that's it.
Lesbian or-
Yeah.
I'm not homophobic. My sister is lesbian. My nephew's gay. I love them and I'll protect them to the end of this world and back. I just prefer my words.
But queer in this sense, like, I guess we're doing a whole lesson. Queer in this sense is like, it's their word to just identify that, like, they like who they like. It doesn't matter.
Wouldn't they just say I'm gay?
No, because if you're gay, you only like one, like, you like the opposite gender if you're a male.
It's so
Hard to explain to her.
I
It's
guess
very
when I was
complex.
in school, queer meant something different.
Yeah, okay, no. So queer is not an insult anymore. It's like a safe term for them to use.
Well, when I
Reclaim
went to school, you called someone queer, you'd get punched out.
Different now.
That's
64.
why
She's born in 64. She's a little old
Yeah,
fashioned.
it's
I said queer. I went, hey.
She's like, I think she thought when I said queer that I was like insult. Wow. Okay. So that just took a turn and I didn't expect that.
What?
Well, because you thought I was being insulting, but then you started going
I
off.
thought you were calling someone queer.
No, that's like that's the term that Lindsay uses because they're all queer. They're on the spectrum. They're all on the LGBT rainbow.
Okay.
There we
now
go.
It's more explanatory.
Oh dear. People are gonna watch this back and be like, her mom is terrible.
No, but I just didn't understand why you were calling someone queer. Because when we were
I always thought that you understood that.
no, when we were kids, if we
I mean, I had to explain to her what transgender meant, so
yeah, I didn't know that. And I was in an LGBT group. That's pretty bad what I
Yeah,
thought it was.
we were in a Civitan group and like we were there and a bunch of the people were like explaining what they identify as and my mom was like, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Because there was a transgender woman and there was also a pansexual man. And I had to explain what both of those meant because she had no idea. And she's like, how do you know all this? I'm like, because I am on the internet and all of my, like a lot of my friends are on like the LGBT.
Yeah.
Like they're all there.
Yeah, Peter in my story is pansexual.
Hats off to them. If people are proud to be proud enough to say who they are, what they are, and their sexual preference, hats off to them. Because most people stay in the closet, and that's worse than coming out and saying what they are or who they are.
They just have to have like they want to feel safe when they come out. They don't want to feel like they're going to be judged
That's
or like
society doing
attacked.
that.
Yeah, but society is so much better now. Like there's a transgender woman in Congress, I think. I mean, I don't know anything about the US Congress and presidency and stuff. I don't even pay attention to that. But the fact that there's now a transgender woman who beat out this severely transphobic guy who literally wrote the bathroom bill so that they couldn't use their bathroom that they identify as. Like, that made my day when I saw it.
Mm-hmm. There's also a metal vocalist.
Where we are, if you walked outside and were saying that outside, those people in the townhouses, you'd be friggin' in the hospital.
Yeah. The people in my neighborhood are not very nice, so that's why we don't go outside. What is outside?
Okay. I don't know what I would get from Gay Pirate Story.
Yeah, I didn't mean anything against you, hon. I just thought Danielle was insulting someone when she said queer.
Yeah. Well, because back when she was older, like when she was our age.
Younger.
Yeah, thank you. When she was our age, queer was like an insult in her school.
You didn't
So
say that word.
no, not unless you were intentionally trying to attack somebody.
Well, now it's reclaimed, but like it's still, you have to be careful about using it.
Yeah, when I was first like learning about like all of the spectrum of LGBT and I heard queer for the first time, I was like, I thought it was an insult, and then I was like trying to figure it out. So I went and looked and tried to figure it out myself, and then had somebody explain it to me. And so I thought she knew.
Right.
Now because you've explained it to me.
I think it's harder to explain to parents though, because like when they were younger, things were so different. I told you that.
Yeah, like my Nana like really doesn't like the word because she like is like, oh, like it has such a negative connotation, and I'm like,
that's what she's like, basically.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, she just can't like get past what it was before, but that's fine because there's also a lot of people who are LGBT plus who don't like the word because they're older and you know it was used against them.
Yeah.
But they don't mind if other people use it as long as it's not used to refer to them personally. Yeah. So I don't refer to anyone else as queer unless I know that it's fine.
I mean,
but in this
story,
case, obviously,
it's fine. Yeah,
it's my characters, so I know that they're fine.
Yes, but in her story, Peter Pan and her other character is female, and Peter Pan is pansexual. Like, oh,
I still don't understand that one.
I mean, it makes sense. Peter Pan.
I couldn't resist the pun.
What, pansexual? Pansexual just means you love anybody, regardless of gender, race, or sexual identity.
No. Attraction regardless of gender doesn't come into play at all. You just as long as they're a good person and like you're attracted to them.
Yeah, I try to explain it. I'm like, they like you for who you are as a person, not like what you look like or are.
Yeah.
Like as a gender or a race or anything.
And then like for me, I use bi because gender plays a small role because I tend to prefer girls. But I could use pan if I wanted to, but just because gender plays a small role, I feel like it's not completely attraction regardless of gender. It's just
easier to go by
on a list depending.
Well, that's very serious.
Yeah.
I blame her for that, but okay.
It's fine.
It's the perfect place for it.
Yeah. I talk about it on my channel all the time. It's commonplace. It's all good. What were we talking about before? Tattoos.
Tattoos with our stories incorporated.
Yeah. I don't know what I would get for Gay Pirate Story. I mean, I could get the title. Secret title. I'm going to text you the title right. I'm going to DM you the title right now. Do it. And then you can have a live reaction.
Live reaction of Gay Pirate Story. I'm like, yes. That little girl is 18. She thought you were 16.
No.
No, cries. When I graduated in June, I was going to the mall to get a dress, like, because it was last minute. I didn't get the chance to go out beforehand. And we were getting the last minute stuff, the dress and everything. And my mom tells the taxi driver, for no apparent reason, oh, yeah, she's graduating today. And he goes like this, and he goes, are you graduating grade 8? No, I am 20 years old and I am graduating grade 12. Thank you very much for that, though.
All right. Title is sent. Swear yourself to secret. You can't tell anyone.
Ooh, that is so pretty. Okay, I like the quote a lot. Feels, I'm so ready to read this already. Like, I see posts about it all the time, and I'm just like, gay pirate story, please.
I'll send it to you after I finish adding this change.
Okay. What?
I'll make.
Can anybody read whose books? No, we don't. Well, we don't have them online, but
I have a Patreon.
She's got a place called Patreon where, like, if you pledge money, then you get like special content of her writing. But like, I haven't done anything like that.
There's a short story on there right now, and then a secret project is going to be uploaded to that in the next few days. And then once I hit $50 a month on Patreon as my total pledge amount, I will be releasing chapter 1 of Gay Pirate Story onto Patreon.
And everybody will die.
And then, yeah, everyone will die. They're also under the sequel right now, the sequel title.
Okay.
Because it's a duology, and you have to get both.
I get all the spoilers.
All the spoilers.
I'm enjoying this very much. Oh my god, they're perfect! Who made them?
I did.
You did? Okay, where? I'm like, I love them.
Just on my phone.
Just a random app.
I had a fan.
They're really pretty, though.
I had a fan account. I'm good at making things and editing.
They're so pretty. I just keep looking at them now.
Yeah, those were the first things I ever made before I had any outline or anything. And they're still perfect.
I don't know how you managed to like pick a title that you're so like sold on, though, because that's one thing that I struggle with all the time. Like, I have my Peter Pan story. It's been called Space Peter Pan or LGBT Space Peter Pan. But then I got like, there's a quote in my head that I can hear my main character. I haven't released his name yet, I don't think, but my main character says to Peter, that's one of the only names I didn't change. Like, I changed a lot of the characters' names. Like, the typical characters of Peter Pan are like Tiger Lily, Wendy, Hook, and they all have different names except for Peter, because I obviously can't change that. So the main character says to Peter, "Map me the stars, take me away." And so I ended up deciding on like calling it for a working title is "Map Me the Stars." And I almost kind of would potentially get that as a tattoo somewhere.
It's a good title. I like it.
I'm just like, I don't know if I would call it anything else, because I don't think there's anything else I could call it. I don't think I could call it Space Peter Pan for the rest of my life.
Can't tell anybody on the live stream the title of the Peter Pan book, but I will send it to you right now.
All the spoilers. I feel so included. I like it. I like it. I like it. How do you make that? You need to like make me a cover. Right now, all I have is like oh my god, please. Right now, all I have is like this. Well, for the Nano cover, all I have is a spaceship that looks like it's from Treasure Planet.
Nice. What if there's any other title spoilers? I don't know. Because, like, the title for Dystopian King Arthur used to be A Life from Hell. And it might still end up that, but I honestly am not sure. So that one's kind of open in the air. And I'm willing to, like, tell people that title because I've told people in the past.
I always get scared to release titles. Like, I know that I released the title of my short story, which was Blue is the Warmest Color, very similar to Blue is the Warmest Color, like the graphic novel. Yeah. And I, like, at the time I didn't know what else to call it. And at the time it was only a short story that I had written for my writer's craft class as my final piece of work that I handed in. So I was fine with having the same title, and my teacher knew that. But then it got to the point where I was like, I really want this out there. Like, I want people to read this story. And so I ended up querying a bunch of times to different, like, small publishers. And they kept saying, or an agent, and we're like, it's really hard to get a short story published. You're probably not going to get that. Like, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm determined to make it happen. So I ended up submitting it to PitMad, and 2 different publishing agencies wanted to pick it up and like get a query from me. So I sent it to 9-Star Press, and I didn't send it to the other one because I wasn't comfortable with the other one. It just didn't seem like it was as put together. And so I submitted to 9-Star, and it was literally like 8 weeks after. They said give them to 12 weeks. And so like on the 8th week, they messaged me and said, yeah, you're good to go. We're going to publish this, and it's going to be in all ebook formats, and you know, it'll be a thing. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't. But I had to change the name. So I think I said it in my writing vlog where I announced that it was being published, that its working title, unless I have to change it, is A World in Blue.
Right.
Which I'm like, I'm super excited about.
It's cute.
I'll send you a copy.
Great. Thank you.
You can be like a beta reader before the edits.
Great.
I have no idea what they're going to do with edits, so I'm kind of nervous. I'm hoping I don't have to make many changes.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't think I have any other titles. I can send you the cover for the secret Patreon thing. But it's not in the cover album. Where is it? Am I going to have to scroll up significantly high? Oh no, I did tweet it once. I can just look on the hashtag, maybe?
No, that's okay. No. The usual. Uh-huh. My mom's currently cooking supper. She's asking me what assortment of dipping sauces I want. I'm just like, I just want honey mustard for pepperoni bites. Thank you.
I can show this one on the live stream because it's not a secret.
It's so pretty. Where do you get like the images to put in them?
Well, I basically made it so like the background bit with all the color is just me like layering color and gradienting it.
Yeah.
And then I found like a silhouette image of people sitting.
So these are all like stock images that you just kind of steal from the internet? Yeah.
I mean, it's just going on. It's just a like for myself type cover, so it's not really important. I will be probably going over it though and like making it my own shit, like just using a stylus or whatever to like sketch it out of like black and then put it on and be like, technically not stolen. I drew this myself.
I just used it as a template.
Exactly. So, but it's called The Story Is Ours. It's about 3 bi kids in school living their lives, being cute. And it has my favorite trope that I've never actually seen in a real book, but it's a trope that I really think should exist. And the trope is like a trio of friends, 2 of one gender and 1 of another gender, and everyone assumes that the one of the one gender is dating one of the other 2, but surprise, the 2 are dating each other.
The other 2. Oh my god, yes. Like,
so it has that trope. It's like
I didn't know I needed that trope in my life.
I know, it's like the best. It's so fun. Like, it's so fun to have like everyone be like, oh, like Derek, you're totally dating either Saf or Molly, and then he's like, and then Saf and Molly are like, surprise, bitches, we're dating each other. Didn't see that coming, did ya?
Plot twist.
Which is fun. Because it's like, sexuality isn't a plot twist, but like, it's not a plot twist to the story, it's just like a plot twist to the people they know. Like, they're like everyone is like, oh, Derek must be dating one of those girls because, you know, heteronormativity. Girls and boys can't be friends.
No.
And then the girls are like, no, we're dating each other.
Surprise.
Sorry. So that's kind of the idea. And it's a story in 5 parts.
My current thing that, well, Blue, I will talk about. It's basically, let's see if I can do it without spoilers. So the one main character is, wow, I haven't read it in a while or like touched it in a while. So the one main character is either gay or bi, and he's an author. He loses his mom to suicide, and things happen with the publishing agency that he's with, and he ends up writing for them, and he doesn't want to be an author anymore. And then his stepfather has a publishing company, but they're like all inclusive, they're all understanding, they aren't like just trying to publish books for like nothing. And they find his manuscript and they want to publish him, but then he decides that if they want to publish him, he has to write under a pen name, like because he doesn't want to be like have his name out there like that again. And so he ends up doing research for this one book in a library and ends up meeting this guy he accidentally bumped into one time before, and his name is Blue. And my happy little heart. And Blue is like the #1 fan of this author, but doesn't realize that he is that author. And so they end up falling in love. And yeah, that's the gist of it. It's like the big secret is, will he find out or will he not? And it's funny because he basically writes like the happily ever afters that he doesn't actually believe in. So
yeah,
he has this like look on life where it's like, no, there are no such thing as happily ever afters, just happy coincidences.
Mm-hmm. Cute. Yeah, so I'm working on the thing because like the characters, they're so fun. I love them so much. Molly is a tap dancer. And she's like kind of shy and has super anxiety. All 3 of them are bi. And then Saf is a volleyball player. And she's like super sporty and like outgoing. And then Derek is a theater kid. I love writing him because I love theater. So,
you can tell because as soon as you say his name, you go, Derek.
Derek.
Hands up, like,
theater kid.
Are you okay?
So fun. I love it.
Hello? Oh, God. Okay. I'll be right back. You don't sound okay. Uh-huh. And are you standing upright or are you on the floor? Were you on the floor? Thought so. My mom has severe back issues, and so if her back goes out, she ends up passing out from it. And right now, like, I cannot get out of a chair without my walker, like, and I have to hop to walk. So even if she was passed out on the floor, if I had have tried to go over to her, like, I wouldn't have been able to get her off the floor. Mm-hmm. So I was calling to her, she wasn't answering, and so I was gonna go over and see. But she's apparently okay.
All right, good.
Mama darling, crisis averted.
Okay. Sam, you're back?
Again?
Okay.
Yay, bye.
Thought you were studying. Oh, someone's
calling her out. I should probably be writing.
Literally same. This is my procrastination for writing. I do some sprints. You are studying? Then why are you here, Sam? Are you focused on studying? Or are you focused on me?
Is that even a question?
Listen, Sam. Oh, Twitter might have invaded study. Is that so, Samantha?
You're being called out, Sam.
Being called the frick out. That judgmental look. Yes, that judgmental look. Do your studying.
As she eats ketchup chips.
I'm eating judgmentally.
You made it so fancy.
You're welcome.
Thanks. I have matzo sticks and pepperoni bites. I don't know what to do.
Eat it?
Well, yeah, but it's hot.
Well, yeah. It's just,
Yes. Well, I should potentially go eat this and do some writing.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to do this again because this was fun. Have a chit chat about Nano always. And we could even do one on my channel if you wanted to at one point, because I now know how to do live streams. So that was fun.
Just, yeah.
Tell what's her name. Her name is Lindsay. I've told you 3 times. My mom said basically to just ignore her when you hear her.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
yes,
so,
yeah.
you know, this thing is live, like, people are watching right now, so she can't just bleep you out. That's not how it works. Oh. No. That's why I was saying stop.
Someone's self-promoting in the chat.
Do it.
I appreciate the grind, bro, but listen, we're about to hop on out of here.
If you would like to, please support my official NaNoWriMo sponsored blog.
Nice stream you have here, ma'am. Thanks, Bryce. Goodbye. Why are you weird? Yeah, Sam, you must talk to your girlfriend. I get it. I love talking to you too, but like, study.
Schoolwork.
I'm being judgmental.
She's being motherly.
You can quietly whispery live stream, Sam. You want to join? Is that what you're saying? Because you can, or we can just
we can swap places.
Yeah. Quiet, silently live stream. Are you just gonna like sit there and then
just sit there and not say anything,
and then just like give thumbs up?
She'll just listen to you.
I mean, like, I'll invite you, Sam. What's your YouTube email? Is it
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna skeet out and she will come right in.
There. I invited you, Sam, so come on in.
I'll wait and say hi, and then I'll say bye.
Yes, I know what your email is, Sam. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I asked. I did remember it after a second, and I was like, oh, duh, it's this. Come join. Move along.
Getting in trouble.
Your act together,
Unless she
Samantha.
can't hear this because she's going to join.
Right. That's a potential
thing.
Factor. It's fine.
Do, do, do.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello, Samantha. Welcome. Quiet whisper stream.
All right, well, we're swapping places, so I'm probably gonna just, you know, have fun. I'll be watching.
Okay.
Bye, Sam.
Go.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. That was good. It was great. Who's watching? We have 3 viewers. Anyone in the chat want to ask us a question?
So, Lindsay, I was studying.
Okay, yeah. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you were studying.
I don't know how to see the chat on this thing.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it either, which is why I just have the live stream open on my laptop so I can look at the chat.
I'm like trying to silently talk.
Okay. Silently talk. That's good.
My voice is really high pitched compared to normal. I feel weird.
It's fine. Live your life. Live your life. Okay.
What?
I don't know. Hey, Annie is still here. So that's good. Hello. What should we talk about? What should I talk about and you quietly add input to? Writing. LOL. What is writing? How does one write? Someone just subscribed to me on YouTube. That's nice. Thank you, Hannah. Comfy book something.
My laptop didn't cooperate this time. Okay.
Okay. Back to what I was saying. Writing is hard. Moving on. Who can write? The fuck is writing? How long have I been live streaming for? I'm feeling a little like I've been doing this for far too long. When did I start live streaming? Let me look at the tweet. It's a mess. Where is my tweet? Where is it? When did I? Okay, 2 hours ago. It's only been 2 hours. I was like, has it been like 6 hours? I feel like it's been 6 hours.
I've literally been holding my fingers up as 2 for like the past 2 minutes.
Oh, I was trying to find it. Alright. Hang on, I'm tweeting.
My laptop has 11%. It's going to die.
Not good. My laptop is at 56%.
That was probably a better idea to tweet too.
Cranberry ginger ale. The queen of the ginger ale.
I bought coloured pens.
Nice. Good. I'm glad. Okay, we need a topic. What is the topic? Is anybody out there? Someone give us a topic or a question of some sort. I will, until then, give some gay pirate story teases. How about? Exclusive for the live viewers, all 3 of them. Sam, are you doing that now? She wants to know.
I planned to. I don't have a plot. No.
Okay. Okay, pirate story tease. What's a point of view? Pick a point of view for me to tease from. Are you suggesting you? There isn't one yet. Listen, you don't come in until the second one.
True.
So, I don't even know if there's a, to be honest. Is there a point of view of yours? I don't know. You're a side character. Sorry. I can't help it. I didn't have a character for you until... Well, I guess I added you into Gay Pirate Story. You're just not in it. You're mentioned. You knew this. Don't act surprised. Don't act shocked and bewildered that you're only a side character. You knew this already, Samantha. Are you okay? Good. Okay. What point of view should I tease from? Serious answer this time, please. Are you Zayn? Is that who you're saying? Are you saying Zayn? So the Maya? What the fuck are you doing? It's backwards to me, so I can't tell what you're writing. Kai. Kai. This is fun. This is like, it's like a little game. I can't hear a word you're saying. Okay, point of view from Kai. Okay, pilot starting teams. Hi. What's a line of dialogue? How about this line? Yes, it is. Spoilers. Good line to tease. There's a really good line in this flashback chapter. I tweeted it a while ago. What was it? It's super cheesy. Cheesy as fuck. This one. Because you are living magic and I can't help but fall for the shine you add to my life. That's what I say to you, Sam. Suggestive eyebrows. I'm blushing. Whoops. Okay, I think I'll tease something better. That was good, that one line. Not the yes it is line. That was not a good tease. About something from Zayn's chapter. Something cute from the end. Wait, where's that really funny line? Oh, here it is. Zayn gave him a look. Really? You think the Emerald Dragon would not steal the emeralds and just destroy a town for no reason? The Emerald Dragon. Oh, okay, all right. Point taken. Good banter from the new draft. Look, it's in blue, which means it's new. Can you see that? Probably not. It's just white. Blue. The text is blue, which means it's a new addition to the story from the most recent draft. Color coding. Now we only have two viewers. Everyone disappeared. Everyone's like, why are you still here? It's fine. Stop making faces when I'm not looking. This is gonna be on my channel forever now. Good times. Here in the chat, let us know, please. I would like to talk about something important. Not just sit here being sassy towards silent girlfriend over there. I'll just eat more ketchup chips. What? Ketchup chips. It's a Canadian delicacy. Did you not know? Yeah. Yeah. They don't taste like ketchup. Really. They just kind of taste spicy. And spicy vinegary. I don't know how to word it. Let me live. Let me live with my ketchup chips. Okay. It's dead silent stream right now. It's fine. Someone want to say something in the chat? This would be a lot easier if you could just like sign the letters. It's probably different though, the ones that you know. They're probably not the same. International. Are you typing in the chat? Again? No, okay. Just, this is like a guessing game. I'm trying to figure out what the heck Sam was trying to say. What is going on? Ottawa is coming. Oh my god. It's a miracle. 5% battery. Not good. Not good at all. Yes, go get charger. Sam's going to get her charger. People are joining now, all of a sudden. Good timing. Sam's going to get her laptop charger. Welcome to the stream, new viewers. Comment in the chat. Something for us to talk about. Please. Because we've been out of topic. And, I mean, I was talking about writing. And then we got into candles when Dylan was here. And then we were talking about bad school teachers with Danny and Dylan. And then I was talking about tattoos and writing a bit with Danny. And now Sam and I are just sitting here. I teased a couple lines from Gay Pirate Story. So that was fun.
I'm just studying.
Yeah. Anyone in the chat? Anyone out there? Your hat looks fantastic. Thank you. I like my hat. The Hollywood show hat. Hey! She's here. Hello. Welcome to the Samsy stream. The silent Samsy stream. It's good to be here. Tell us something to talk about, please, because I'll talk. Sam will make silent motions and laugh. Nice. Come in, chat. Give us something to talk about. I know that there's a bit of a lag on the stream right now, so we get these lovely moments of like waiting for people to say something. I'll just like make weird silent motions. Talk about how much you love me. Yeah, okay. I love this girl, okay, guys, in the chat. Listen, she's fucking great. She's like fellow lover of the script, you know, and both of us can never end up at a concert because the script are never going to come to either of our countries. So here we are, sitting here crying about how much we love the script. She's fucking great. Talented aesthetic making skills. My background is a cast aesthetic made by her. Great. See, look. Can you see it? Look. Oh, stop tweeting. Look at that. It's so great. Kaz. I love Kaz. I am Kaz trash number one. Oh, mom's finally texted me the pizza choices, which is a topic from like 2 hours ago in the stream because Charlotte came in and was trying to get me to say what I wanted for pizza. Mom, are you sad because you can't have pizza? Yeah. Pepperoni, cheese, roasted garlic and mushroom, pepperoni, bacon mushrooms. Those all sound disgusting, except for the basic ones. Cheese. Yeah, I just want cheese.
Incoming math.
Oh. Hey. So, yeah. What was I talking about? The script. Fucking love the script. I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing. Just praying to a God that I don't believe in. Cause I got time while she got freedom. I'm not trying to sing properly, by the way. Let's get that out of the way real quick. Sam doesn't listen to music. Well, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's okay. I love you anyway. Don't worry about it. You blushing? I'm blushing. I'm always blushing, though. Not always. Only when you're involved. No. No blush? You sure? Don't give me that look. Don't give me that look. Fight me. Cause I got time while she got freedom. Thank you, Fadwa, for finishing those lyrics. Am I saying your name right? Probably not. I can't say anyone's name right though, except for like basic names.
What?
Where's what was I gonna do? I was gonna say something, but I can't remember what I was gonna say. That's my face of not knowing what I was gonna say. Let's talk about something around here. I'll just face the back of the live stream. This is entertainment. My hair probably looks like shit. I'll get the ukulele out. Let's do some serenading. I haven't played the ukulele in literally months, but that's fine. No, that wasn't right. Close enough. Okay, I'm sorry. To be fair, though, there are so many names that I can't pronounce that, like, literally, I'm terrible at words. I also pronounce a lot of, like, English words because I've only ever read them. I have no idea how to pronounce them in real life. Let me look up some chords or something. Revelation, just what? Oh, the lack of music. Okay, I was like, Revelation. People watching this like after the fact are gonna be like, I'm so bad at like when I do live streams, like I just talk directly to the chat without like repeating what the people in the chat said. So when people watch it back and don't have the chat to look at, they're gonna be like, what was she talking about? Who was she talking to? It's fine. What are chords? I don't have any chords saved on my phone. I'm some of the script. The script songs are hard to play on the ukulele though. That's fine. I'll make it work. Yeah, no, these are all terrible Terrible chords. Why do people suck at writing chords? I'll just play a Dodie song. I can't hear anything, Sam. Anything else besides silence. Dodie, wait. Just play my uke. It's all good. That was not the right chord to end it on, but that's fine. Like I said, I haven't played it in months, but I was just looking for something to pass the time because no one is saying anything in the chat. Hey. Okay. Back to my ketchup chips because I'm awkward. What? So good at it? Thank you. I try my best. I'm not that great at it. That song that I'm just playing sounds complicated, but it's really easy. So you just put your finger on one of the things and then do that. And then you move it. I'm just bad at chords. What about this chord? Let's play some more Dodie. I have a question. What was one? This one's hard. And this one. Yes, please deafen us with your flute. I love that. What's the sweet young love? What are you talking about? Us? Yes, sweet long young words. Like I said, I can't speak. Old lady die. Stop. You're not old. that was fun. Move along. I have 2 ukuleles. This one, which has a little bow, because I like to copy Dodie in everything that I do. I have this one. It's the smiley face. This one is not in tune. I can almost guarantee it. Ready? Ooh. Smiley face. Yeah. Perfect. Smiley face ukulele. Okay. Yeah, this is not in tune. Ready? Ooh. What is it? Is this one even in tune? This doesn't quite sound right. Probably not. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, you do need to sleep. Go to sleep, bro. Broski. I'm sad to see you leave us, but you should probably get some sleep. Yeah. Go to sleep, child. You need to sleep. There go the ukuleles. Good night. Enjoy your night of sleep. Okay. And is anyone else coming? Needs to get the laptop charger. Yeah. Bye-bye. Good night. Get your shit. Get yourself here. Make yourself known in the chat if you're here already. Not. Bye. Look at that. It's a purple fan. No, anyone who's still watching. Sam made me cry yesterday. How dare she? How dare she do that? I was literally sobbing. I was like, Sam, why do you do that to me? They make me cry. I just called her out. Can you not hear me? Whoa.
Incoming dog.
Oh. Doggo. Pet foot. Oh. Dog is incoming. Okay. Who's still here? If you're still here, make yourself known in the chat. Just say hey, or give me something to talk about. Even better. That would be preferred. Because I don't know what to talk about. I've been live streaming for 2 hours. Okay, I'm delirious. I just keep flipping my hair. I do need to like brush my hair. Look at. I love straight hair. I love naturally straight hair. Hello to the person that's been here like this whole time. You are great. Manic Pros. Nice name. I like it a lot. I need to brush my hair. Can I like go get a hairbrush real quick? Will anyone get mad that we're both gone for a split second? I can text my mom and ask me to bring her a hairbrush. Hello. I'm trying to finger brush my hair because I don't want to wear the hat anymore. Aww, doggo. Poor doggo. I'm sad. I would love to see doggo, but that's okay. No, you're not going to bring me a hairbrush? Thanks, Mom. It's okay. Come on. Please bring me a hairbrush. Oh no. That's what. Don't growl at Sam. Not nice. Love denied. You are right. Ugh. I.
Honey, my foot.
Slowly starting to look normal.
Honey, honey, bad foot.
She's here. She made it. Hello, lovely pal, lovely friend. Welcome to the live stream. We're not talking about much at all at the moment, so you should give us something to talk about so we're not making a fool of ourselves on my YouTube channel, to the 3 people that are watching. But hi! I'm glad you made it. How's it going? How's life? Tell me, how's your family? Yeah, okay, live stream of randomness. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, bro. I don't know who you are, but yes, good way to put it. Live stream of randomness. It's been very random. We talked about writing a bit. I'm sorry to all of the people who wanted a vlog instead of this. This is what you're getting. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I should pull out the ukulele again. Start serenading you again. It'll help. At least there'll be something to do. Here, let's talk about this. This is a globe. And this globe was bought from Michael's craft store. And it's blue with Why am I melting on my chair? Because I don't know what to do. I'm not anymore. But here's Globe. Globy. Globe.com. Globy Globe. Other person is named Linz. Hello, Linz. I'm Lindsay. You don't have to be nervous about talking on this live stream. It is chill. We are chill here. There is no rhyme or reason. There is no professionalism involved at all. So go ahead. Awkward globe twirl. Yeah, globe. I'll twirl the globe and then I'll twirl myself. Magic. Okay. What else do I have on my desk that I can talk about? We're gonna do a desk tour now. I have a poison jar filled with pens and scissors. Look, it's poison. Because I'm a witch. Listen, this is why you love me. Because I have no rhyme or reason to anything I do. And I'm hilarious. Fight me. Fair. About the name thing. Lindsay/Linz. Welcome. I have lots of really nice pens in here. I'm gonna do a video about all my favorite pens one day. Are you judging me? Are you judging me, Samantha? Why? Why are you judging me? Everyone has favorite pens. No? Okay. Yeah, you're right. I did judge you about studying. I'm sorry. I love you. What else is on my desk? Stop glaring at me. Am I enjoying my procrastination? Yeah, this is procrastination. You are not wrong. I'm very much enjoying it. We're both enjoying it. Are we doing anything productive here today? No. No, ma'am. No, we are not. But that's fine. Everything's good. What else do I have around here that I can talk about? I have a magnet with Katie McGraw on it. It's Morgana. Oh, yeah, where'd she go? Look, it's Katie. I'm gonna summon her with Katie. Did it work? Yep, it did work. She's back. Yes, your wife. I knew it would work. I was like, if I talk about Katie McGraw, she'll come. She'll show up. Just wear her on my forehead, and then she can't leave. Yes, I am looking at her. She's great. I know. She's beautiful. She's freaking out. Okay. Oh, I'll wear it as an eye patch. Could you imagine if you just got an eye patch with like your favorite celebrity on it? I would do that. I also have ones of the rest of the characters on them from Merlin. We're not going to pull those out. I just pulled that out to summon the. I have a picture of my mom in like 9th grade. I think, yeah, 9th grade. Look at her. I also have a picture of the private English boarding school my Nana went to. So that's fun. Can I imagine someone wearing me as my patch? Good question. No. Sam, if you ever have to wear an eye patch, you have to get an eye patch that has a picture of me on it. Just so you know. I'll do the same thing for you. What else do I have that's exciting? Uh-oh, I've lost it. That's not good. There it is. It's a print from vinyl by Sophia Elaine Hansen, and it's signed. My bro. Ski. I also have signed sheet music on here. Let me pull that out. My signed Alexander Hamilton sheet music.
Map has been blocked.
Why?
Look on Twitter.
Oh no. I think just like wait a minute or two and it'll stop the block. As far as I know, that's how it works.
Are they all mine?
Oh, that's fine. Nice. Gotta love them socks. I love socks. I have lots of socks. Actually, I hate socks. What am I talking about? I have lots of socks, but I hate them. Oh. Unless they're fuzzy. Ow, this magnet is not coming off. It's not coming off the board. What the heck, magnet? That was smooth. Very smooth, love. Here. I'm adorable. I know. My sneezes are adorable. I've been aware. I sneeze like a child kitten. Not just a kitten, a child kitten. Which is fine. Ow. I actually wounded myself on that magnet. There's a wound. It's... What are you doing? Okay, fight me. Okay, that's fine. I didn't need use of that finger anyway. Can I please remove this fucking magnet? There we go. Jesus Christ. Okay, there we go. What else is there to randomly talk about? I'll just do a self-plug. Everyone go pledge to my Patreon. Read my short story. You good? What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else. Thumbs up this live stream if you want me to do a video about my favorite pens. Click that bell to turn on notifications every time I post. Let's get this video to 10,000 likes, and I'll do a MacBook giveaway. Parody. I'm not actually gonna do that. That was a joke. I want to make it clear to everyone watching, all 3 people, that that was a joke. It's already had, this video has 9 thumbs up. Wow, literally 2 more people just thumbs it up. Thank you. Everyone wants the pen video. Yes. Everybody wants the pen video. I'm gonna make... Are you just liking the video? Because that'd be really funny, but don't do that. I need all of the likes I can get. I'll block you if you dislike this video. That make it clear to everyone that that was a joke. You did dislike it, didn't you? Okay, storytell and... What is it? Block and report. I'm not going to do that. Joking. I want to make it clear to everyone that that was a joke. I could just balance the pen in my glasses. Should I start doing Gay Pirate Story sneak peeks again? Except this time do actual ones instead of just saying super dumb dialogue. This is a good look for me. This is how everyone should, you know. You never know when you might need a pen, you know, and your glasses are almost always on your face if you wear glasses, so just better to just keep a pen there in case you need it. Even though it means your glasses have to do this. Is that a yes, do it for using more Gay Pirate Story? Okay, I'll do that. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna tease a line from... I'm gonna close my eyes and select a chapter. This one. Chapter 21. Stray. What line should I do? I should do a line of dialogue. Line of dialogue. I'm trying to find a line of dialogue. That's really hot. Yeah, it is. I'm attracted. Okay, back to what I was doing before. Line of dialogue from Saray in this chapter. Well, I guess this doesn't have to be from Saray. I just picked a random chapter. Oh. How about this line of dialogue? This dialogue is, "Stop sassing me for a second so I can kiss you." Stop staring at me for... That's really creepy. Yeah, there's that line. "Stop sassing me for a second so I can kiss you." That's a cute line. Who says that? Well, either Saray or Kai. I don't remember which. I'm not going to go find it again. Another random chapter. Chapter 4. Braxton. What is... pick up a random line of dialogue. This line of dialogue. You're right. Let's go.
What's he doing? I'll come and get him.
Once it's gone, I will do another line. Zayn, chapter 28. Line of dialogue. This line. "Get this piece of hair out of my face. It's driving me absolutely up the wall." There's another line. Oh, Pago!
I made the mistake of leaving a tissue on my pillow.
Oh no.
Let go. No. My tissue. Come on. Let it go. Let it go. Let the tissue go. Come on. Let the tissue go. Come on. Puddly, calm down. Calm down.
Okay. Cute doggo. Let's use another line. While you're at it.
Tissue. Let go of the tissue. Thank you.
This chapter. That's not a chapter. This one.
Stay here.
Okay.
Hi.
We're doing chapter 8. Maya. What line should I do? "You're worried about the speech? That's what this is about?" Dialogue. Find another one. Here.
Come on, let's take you around.
Flashback.
Oh, I'll stop growling at me. Thank you. That's better.
Alright, this line of dialogue from chapter 14.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
You look a little young for whiskey. Oh, Padfoot. I want to give Padfoot a hug. And you. I want to give you both.
What are you doing? Do you want me to open the blind for you? Is that what you want? Come on.
That'd be good. Do it. No.
Doggo. Completely unspoilery these spoilers are. Yeah, they're just lines of dialogue, and they're not spoilery. Do you want me to find something a bit more spoilery? Not completely spoilery, but like a bit of a bit more. I'll do something cute. How about this one? Okay, this exchange. This is the cute cover. Okay, this exchange of dialogue. First dialogue is, I'm not sure, but I know I like boys. And then the next one is,
You went in the computer
I'm a
room.
boy. My favorite dialogue in the whole gay pirate story. I'm not sure, but I know I like boys. Next person. I'm a boy. It's so cute. I love it so much. And then he says, I mean, I like boys. And then it's cute. And then the next one, the other guy says, perhaps you are the boy. What? The boy. The boy. The boy I fancy. It's really cute. It's the cutest sequence in there. Honestly. Actually, that might be a lie. There's a lot of cute sequences. So yeah, Gay Pirate Story teases. You're welcome. Live stream. Hope you enjoyed. What else to do? It is adorable. They're an adorable ship. All of the ships are adorable. Not only the relationships, but the actual pirate ships. They're adorable as well. Okay. Next order of business is my mermaid pillow. Look at this. Look at this magic. It's mermaid, and then it's the color of my soul. It's mermaid, the color of my soul. It's magic. This is the best pillow on the history of the planet. Look at this. I'm an actual child. It's okay. That's my brand. No, it's not. What am I talking about? Oh, I've been live streaming for far too long. Now is the time where I start balancing things on my head. This usually happens at the end of my live streams. Near the end, anyway. Is balancing things on my head. Like this pillow. Or a pillow and then a book.
Was that him that just barked? Did he just bark? Ah.
I wonder. I'll just like slowly spin around like this. This is really riveting content. I'm glad there are people watching me do this. No, I probably should have put a different book on my head other than my signed copy of Six of Crows, but like, it'll probably be fine if it falls. Look at that. Look at that balance. I could be a princess. I could totally be a princess. I am a princess. What do you want me to do? Take it off? I got it. It's good. I was prepared or I caught it. Oh, that's not the page. That's not the page. That's not the page. This is the page. What are you asking me to do, Samantha? Stand up? Stand up. Now do it standing up. Okay, Lindsay has the same idea. Here, I'm gonna do it with different books. You can't see my head at all, that's cheating. Okay, we'll do this. This is a slippery book. Do it with this one instead. Ooh, this one is also slippery. Yeah, these ones are pretty good. Oh, well. My hips hurt. I'm not doing that. There, I did it. That was fun. Oh, we have people back. Yeah, why are you back? I need to switch this. Ooh, thank you. It's supposed to not fall. Okay, I caught it. Fight me. Why are you awake though, ma'am? Well, that's, you know, you can sleep. You don't have to listen to her. You know, you could just do it anyway. Also, glad to see that your chat is working again. You don't have to listen to her, bro. Oh, you didn't? All right. I'm hearing both sides of the story at the same time over here. Who do I believe? That's the question. Yeah, that's my thought too. Telling her to sleep for an hour, really. Believe the one who's telling the truth. Ooh, good advice. Look, I have this Tic Tac container of memory sticks and memory cards. Because I'm efficient at storing things. I'm a grandma who keeps old food dishes and uses them to store things that are not food. That's my brand. What? What? Do you have a problem? Hmm? I have Honeyduke's erasers. Look. And then did tell me to go. She keeps talking to me. Doesn't want me to go in the middle of their current conversation. Well, this seems like it's got a complicated situation happening over there. But I have a slug eraser, jelly slug, and then I have a chocolate frog, and then a like cauldron thing, and then a skull. And they're erasers, and they're giant. And it came in this Honeydukes box. So that's fun. Fun times. The chocolate frog is adorable, yes. You're right. Oh, I was gonna say something else. I'll bring out the globe again. You know, listen, when I don't know what to say, bring out Globey. This is Globey. Globey is blue with pink world on it. And, you know, I'm smart and traveled because I have a globe on my desk. Sam's not here, so I just hug Globey instead. I don't actually do that, I promise. I'm just bored, and I didn't know what else to say, so it's the big thing on my desk, so my eyes just gravitate, and I just think I should talk about Globey. No, instead of hugging Sam, I hug my tiny stuffed dog from when I was a child. Where is it? I'm gonna look for him. Oh, he was in my bag. Oh no, he's right here. Here he is. Yeah, Globey is great. See, the people in the chat appreciate Globey. Sam. This is Rover. Rover has been with me since I was literally like an hour old. I used to have a kid blanket that I would sleep with, but then I lost it in Charleston at YALLFest last year. So I just have Rover now. I don't have the blankie because I left it in the hotel room and it disappeared from the face of the earth. Aw, look at us. We're so cute. It's a replacement. You know what we should do? Or what I'm going to do? I'm gonna get a Build-A-Bear with like my voice in it and send it to you. That's what I'm gonna do. I love Build-A-Bear. I'm gonna make a Build-A-Bear of me and send it to Sam. Look at us. We're so fucking cute. Goals. Never done Build-A-Bear. I have like a gazillion Build-A-Bears. They're all in my window seat. Hey, Mom.
Okay.
What you doing?
Pizza's almost ready. Are you done?
No.
You've been live streaming for hours. What the?
Don't let me. Don't. You want me to leave?
No. I was just hoping you'd come eat supper with us.
Charlotte, why are you here?
Because she heard me. What did you say?
Charlotte, come here. Come introduce yourself to the friends of mine who are watching now. Also, Sam's here now. This is Charlotte. Charlotte is my sister. She's cute. She's cute and small.
Annoying.
And annoying, yes.
But we love her.
Yes. Sometimes. Hey. All the time, I promise.
You come down and eat the pizza. Hi, Fadwa. And Math. Oh, hey!
Friends.
Friends!
Friends are watching. Okay, Charlotte. Go down.
See, we are actually related.
Yeah, not some people don't know that. It's really funny. I'm sure they do.
Well, they do, but
not everybody knows.
Or they don't realize that we are. Okay. I just love the headless look. It's real good.
Oh, the headless look on you? Oh, yeah. Can you bring me the pizza? She didn't answer, so I don't know if she's going to do that. Back to what we were talking about. Yeah, Build-A-Bear Dio is really fucking cute. You guys are right. I'm going to do it. I was going to talk about my Build-A-Bears. Where are they? I had like a gazillion. Not from recent times, from when I was like 12, because I was obsessed. Oh, I think they're in here. Let me see if I can just find one. Oh, none of these are Build-A-Bears. Oh, a lot of Webkins in here as well. Oh, this thing is too heavy to lift. What are these? This is not a Build-A-Bear. This is a hospital bear. Nope. Nope, these are all Webkins. Here's one. This one's not wearing any pants, but that's fine. Build-A-Bear. There's this one. I think they're all right here. Yeah, okay. I just grabbed like 4, so we're gonna look at those because I can't lift that any longer and grab any more. There. Yeah, well, I will leave when that happens in a second. But yeah, see, look, there's this one. It's a fabulous shirt, and it was actually like High School Musical, like Sharpay Evans. They had High School Musical line. Everybody wants pizza. Koala. Also not wearing any pants. I don't know why. There's this one. It's Christmas themed. What are you saying? Go, oh, the koala. Is that what you were talking about? It's me. It's me. Yes. Okay, that's what you meant. I was confused for a second, and then I was like, oh yes. I have a Christmas bear. Has reindeer slippers. And a Christmas onesie. I have a koala. I am the koala. I'm a cuddly koala. Christmas Build-A-Bear. And then the other one I have is like super obnoxious. It's covered in peace signs. I say koala weird. Do I? I say a lot of words weird. Fight me. I just like overpronounce it probably. And then peace bear. This is the only one wearing pants. Actually, the other one's wearing a onesie. Fight me. I say it how I say it. That's how we say it here. Let me live my life. Samantha. Yeah, I know. I know. But I will say it how I want, okay? I'm not adjusting my accent for you. I'm Canadian. You say words weird too, bud. Yeah. So? Doesn't matter. It does not matter in terms of pronunciation. I literally say it tinily different. Tinily is not a word. I'm a writer. I know how to English. Bear. I know how to say bear. Bear. Listen, my Canadian accent makes things weird sometimes. Okay, so fight me. Yeah. Fucking study, Samantha. Why are you sitting here judging me? You should be studying. Samantha. Yeah, Christmas bear. I like the Christmas bear too. Yeah. It's really soft, actually. Like, actually really soft. Wow, that's nice. Will it go in via osmosis? I don't know. What about what? What about via is weird? Oh, via? Is that how you say it? Yeah. Yeah, I say things weird. Bite me. Listen, like I said, I read words, but I don't ever say them out loud. So sometimes I say things wrong.
Frozen cheese pizza. I'm such a good mother. You know what your sister did? She pulled a granddad. And she was pouring club soda for her and your dad in different shapes and sizes of glasses. And she does the, are they even? And she's looking at them like, oh, good Lord, it's not red wine.
Okay. Ow. Actually brought me pizza. She did. She's a great mom. Ooh. Listen, we're all gonna adopt you guys one day. Don't worry. It's very hot. I need water. Hang on. Where did my water go? It vanished. Is there water in here? I'll be right back. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Back. And I got a goblet of water. Because I'm extra. So I drink out of a goblet. Should really be run. Yeah, just watching the pizza piece. It's really riveting, isn't it, Linz? It was quite literally a feast. I have a goblet. What? Here, I'll feed you. I should really be writing too. But here I am. It is an awesome goblet. You're right. Look at it. It's got purple dragons on it. It's my brand. It's also completely wet on this one side from filling it up. You do need to go get food. Go get food. I understand, boo. This has been fun. But yeah, y'all need to get sleep or food. I need to write. Or you need to write. People need to do things. So I think this has overstayed its time. So I'm probably going to end the live stream as well. So This has been fun. We've had lots of people come in and out. I'll probably try and do a more scheduled live stream some point in later month where I can like, I'll schedule like different people to join at different times. And we'll do like all sorts of fun things. But this has been fun. Thank you for the people who were watching. And bye.